Yes. We back. Y'all in the spot to be, man. We gotta talk a little bit about this game, man. The boxing game. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. We're about to get it in. Talk about what's going on. Tommy Lee, what's up? Like Pam and Tommy just burst in the door, started whipping the ass worse than before they first were divorced, throwing her over furniture. It's the return of the, no, wait, he's kidding. He didn't just say what I think he did he? And Dr. Dre said, nothing, you idiots. Dr. Dre's dead. He's locked in my basement. Feminist women love Eminem. Chicka, Slim Shady. I'm sick of him. Look at him. Walking around, grabbing his you-know-what. Joshua via TKO. We're going to talk about all the good stuff. Hold your horses. We got that work. Peace, Ego. Smoke City up in here. Ego, keep up the good work. Boxing Ego is the realest. But he's cute, though. Who's cute? What are you talking about? He's cute. Wow. Man, I come to talk boxing. Y'all be telling me who's cute and shit. Whatever. That beard crispy. Thank you. Eminem mofo. Eminem be spitting. All right, look, bust it. Hey, y'all got to listen to his freestyle where he was like, he said, somebody call the fire department. I've hired an arson to set fire to carpet and burn up your entire apartment. I'm a liar to start with. He was killing. That man said, call the fire department. I've hired an arson to set fire to carpet and burn down your entire apartment. He said, Saboteur walked the block with a Labrador. Something more corral for war than El Salvador. He was killing. Oh, that was the Eminem. Yeah, but he's so cute. Oh, okay, I get it. I thought you were talking about Joshua or something. I get it. Yeah, but I probably got a couple of screws up in my head loose, but no worse than what's going on in your parents' bedroom. Sometimes I want to get on TV and just let loose, but can't. But it's cool for Ego to hump a dead moose. My bum is on your lip. My bum is on your lip. Man, we working, people. Y'all see that Cali? Y'all see that Cali bear? Because that's what I am, a grizzly. I'm a Cali bear. Stick to boxing. Eminem is a weirdo. No, you can stick to leaving my channel. Listen, for the last time, well, I'm sure there'll be others. You do not control what gets spins. You could go to the DJ booth and say, hey, put that new Nicki Minaj on. But guess what? If the DJ don't have it or don't want to play it, you're not going to hear the song. Like Keith Thurman said, 2018, not going to happen, baby. That's how my streams are. Y'all don't stick to this. Nope. The more you talk, I'm going to talk more about Eminem. Just to establish some ground rules. There's several different levels. The devil worshiping horses' heads, human sacrifices, cannibalism, candles, and exorcism, animals having sex with them, camels, mammals, and rabbits. But I don't get into that. I kick the habit. I just beat you to death with weapons and eat through the flesh, and I never eat you unless the fucking meat looks fresh. I got a lion in my pocket, I'm lying. I got a 9 in my pocket, and baby, I'm just dying to cock him. He's ready for war. I'm ready for war. I got machetes and swords for any faggot that said he was raw. My Uzi's heavy as yours. Yeah, you meant. Let's get it, people. These dudes always got some foxy shit to say. Exactly. Start your own catalog of videos. Start your own community. Start your own library of hits. You can talk about whatever you want on your shit. Nobody could outspit Eminem in his prime. Eminem was a beast. Alpha male strategies. Man, I'm just being who I am. And that's why it's called YouTube. It's not called UsTube, motherfucker. It's YouTube. This is me. If I'm weird, you don't like it, you hate rap music, go watch the yodeling kid from Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Once again, everybody say it with me. YouTube. This ain't UsTube. Y'all don't run this shit. It's my channel. Eminem is top 5. Yeah, man. Listen, let's get the roll call. I like this beat, so we're going to roll call to this. City, state, zip. Where y'all at? City, state, zip. Where y'all at? City, state, zip. Where y'all at? Come on, no one gonna do it? No one gonna jump in? I need to know what city you're from, what city you come from, city Chattanooga, Tennessee, 423, Brooklyn, Chicago, Garfield Park, Boxing, Medina City, West Virginia, STL, Inglewood, Smoke City, Vermont, Orlando, Florida, 985, H-Town, baby boy, Berkeley, California, my backyard, 843, Charleston, Hartford, Connecticut, Louisiana, Tampa Bay by way of Miami, 305, you hear me, St. Pete, Florida. I think Thurman might be from there, but he injured, 727, Death Row East, believe in that, Poughkeepsie, New York, Kansas City, Missouri, Scotland, Washington, D.C., Miami. I used to fuck pause with you now that you're an Eminem fan. Stockholm Hill. Yeah, Eminem's that dude. 503 stand up. Rose City, Portland, Oregon, DC, Liverpool, UK, Chicago, Mount Vernon, New York. Oh, he from Clearwater? How far is that? Weed, California. Shout out to Stockton, California. My dad was in the military, so I'm from everywhere. I used to live in England, born in New Mexico, been in California most of my life. So that's why I call home, because that's where I was at the longest. But I got love for New Mexico. I got love for England. Shout out to DeSoto, Texas. Y'all got one with that kid, Arrow, the True Spence. Oh, he trains in St. Pete. That makes sense. Shout out to the military brats. Shout out to the gang. We working, people. Shout out to Somalia. What do you think of Trump? Don't even get me started. Rod Salka got fucked up, though. Fucking with Trump. He got fucked up. Wearing them shorts. Listen. Y'all gotta smash the like button. We got triple-digit viewers. I don't think we have any shooters in here. Do we got any shooters in the building? Do we got any shooters? Can y'all hear? Can y'all hear the chat? Are we working? Rodnell, we're going to get to it. Okay, we got shooters. Ask y'all who said he ready. Man, he been ready. He been ready to hit y'all. Hit y'all with some of that hot lead. Loud and clear. Good. Now, let me get this. We already did the roll call. Where is Boxing Ego? I see Ali G stepped in tonight. Ha, I've heard that before. But whatever. As long as I'm getting this Ali G money, you know what I'm saying? As long as I go down as one of the greatest like Muhammad Ali, I'm good. So I'll be all the Ali. Saddam Ali, he beat Cotto. Muhammad Ali, Ali G, Ali Vega. I don't care nothing about that. But listen. Y'all gonna get this work. Y'all gonna get this work today. Oh yeah, we gonna get that bag. We gonna get that bag one time. Y'all fucking with the hat? That's that Cali Republic. You know what the craziest thing is? I got this from a liquor store. There's like a gas station liquor store. And it was dumbass cheap, man. We working. But I just liked it. And I was like, I got to have it. Get the strap. Like 50 Cent back. You gotta get the strap, baby. Make it hot. I let my watch talk for me, my whip talk for me. Bow, what up, homie? SS Solo, what's good? Listen, y'all gonna get this work today. I was in a hotel. I did some live streams, and I talked about this. But I was working, waking up early and stuff like that. So I wasn't fully rested. But now I'm back. I'm back at home. Back situated. Back comfortable. Back calm. You know what I'm saying? I already sent the footage over. Like, we working. Now I have time. Today I got time, cuz. Today I got time. Like before, I'm going to keep it G real. Before, I was kind of tired in that hotel. But today I got time, cuz. So we're going to talk about this Joshua Wilder situation. And it's going to be fun. Because I got the energy. It's a beautiful day out in California. And I'm about to catch a body. I can feel it. Can you feel it? I said, what I gotta do. I'm about to catch some bodies. Do you do this full time? Yes. Y'all see me full time. Doing videos full time. It's not even a question anymore. I've been doing this full time for quite some time. I ain't sometime. I'm ego boxing full time ego. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Deuce. Showtime don't want that risk with Wilder pay-per-view. Rodnell, you just been putting stupid shit. I feel a hot seat coming. I can feel me a hot seat. I can tell when the climate is ready for a hot seat. See, I'm gonna be on my whole shit tonight. I just feel like, you know what I mean? I'm just on my ball shit. Say when. Spy, scared my chariots to fight. Everybody shoot. Build me up, break me down, build me up again. They like, Hov, we need you back so we can kill your ass again. Hov got flows, though he's no big in Pac, but he close to how I'm supposed to when they got me fighting ghosts. How I'm supposed to when they got me fighting ghosts. Triple G needs a man down set. I'm done. Hey, Errol is funny as hell. He's a great dude for boxing. What UFC fight? Who's fighting? I don't even know who's fighting. There's no boxing on tonight, huh? Hey, Kennedy Linder, I seen your boy Rodnell. Okay, hold on. We got a hot seat. Let's go. Rodnell, what you trying to talk about? What you got to say, Rodnell? Regarding Joshua Wilder, what do you agree with? What do you disagree with? What's your standpoint? See, I'm like the old Thurman. I got an O and I ain't afraid to let it go. Let's go. Hot seat. I don't care if someone beats me. If you beat me, you're going to have to work for it. That's all I know. That's all I know is if you do beat me, then you worked for it and you deserve the victory. Because I ain't going to go easy. So, Rodnell, what is your standpoint regarding this fight? I seen you putting little dumb shit here and there. So, I don't know what we're arguing. But you said, let's get this work. And I'm about that action, boss. So, we got a hot seat. Everybody hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if y'all want to see this carnage that's about to go down. These young boys can't beat me. I chose to be the bad guy. These young boys can't beat me. It's easy. Wilder petrified. You could get it work. You could get it next. Is this $100 million fight without Showtime? Bro, what is your standpoint? Stop asking questions. Like, listen, this is what they always do in the hot seat. You're in the hot seat. You're holding up the whole stream. What's your talking point? What are you trying to say? Don't ask me questions. I'm trying to hear what you're trying to say. I keep seeing these little snippets and dumb shit you put in. Don't ask questions. Don't ask no question. Don't ask. Right? And tell me, what do you disagree with? What do you think should happen? Should Wilder Joshua not happen next? Should Wilder take the 12 minutes? Give me something so I know what to body you with. You will get bodied, my friend. You will get bodied. But I don't even know what your standpoint is. Shout out to the Army. If you don't want to see a gang Army, if you don't want to see a body, it's coming right up. And stop playing games, man. Rodnell. It isn't $100 million fight without Showtime pay-per-view is what I'm saying. Who said about Showtime pay-per-view? I don't even know where you're coming from. What does the Showtime pay-per-view have to do with this? Like, I don't get what this Showtime pay-per-view is. Like, what? You got to speak English. What is Showtime pay-per-view? If it's on pay-per-view, if it's not, what does that have to do? I haven't heard any news clippings or any updates that had anything to do with Showtime pay-per-view. So what are you talking about? Yo, that's strike one. We gotta make this happen. Make it happen, Captain. Yeah, of course he ain't making no sense. Because who said I didn't even say nothing about Showtime pay-per-view? He's just wasting everybody's goddamn time. Hey, Ego Army on that ass. See, pause. Hey, everybody just type pause. Ego Army on that ass. Anna on 4 said, Rodnell, you just need to say what's your standpoint. He's not even talking about your comment. That's what I'm saying. Wilder calling for $100 million fight. Bro, make this make sense. Strike 2. You got one more chance. You got one more chance to make what you're saying. You're just talking a bunch of gibberish. Ooh, Wilder is bad. Ooh, no, Josh, what are you talking about, bro? Oh, Showtime pay-per-view. What are you saying? I don't understand what you're trying to argue for. I can't be in an argument with a motherfucker. I don't even know what we talking about. Someone said he's a Cowboys fan. What you expect? Well, he about to get Tony Romo. We're gonna retire that ass. Break his collarbone. Hey, that was a little bit overkill, but it matched. It made sense. Bro, what did Rodnell, bro? Come on, Rodnell. You about to get nailed, all right. Nailed to this cross. I'm about to crucify you. All you got to do is say something. Rodnell, say you already on strike 2. You joking, right? Y'all been crying about the money. Hey, let's vote. Is anyone else confused? Does anyone know what his talking point is, or is he just wasting time? If you want this to keep going, say keep going. If he got an L so we can move on, put your L's up. Because I don't even know what he's talking about at this point. I'm not trying to duck, no. He's just clearly not saying nothing. I don't know what he's even talking about. Look, everyone's confused. Okay, couple more L's and you out of here. Damn, someone said he misrepresent. Hey, the L's is coming in quick. Yo, hey, Kennedy, look how fast them fucking L's started pouring in. He got to go. Shooters, y'all know what to do, man. I'll get one of these motherfuckers. I'll get somebody in this hot seat. There's too many fucking L's coming through. Hey, listen. Y'all be calling me. Listen. Shooters. Damn. J-Dog clapped him. Everybody clap for J-Dog. He clapped him. Man, we clapped him with the steel. He was stalling. Anyway, I'm sure there'll be more. They put hella L's for him. Listen, the thing is, I get it. I'm a fixture in this game, whether you like it or not. I'm a personality in this game, a voice in this game, or whatever. So people, they tend to find a way to pin the tail on the donkey like me. But I ain't no donkey. I'm not dumb. With everything I'm saying, I can explain. I can show you. I can give you sources, things like that. So I'm ready for it. I'm ready for whatever. A lot of people, oh, you're biased. Whatever. I'm biased, but you refuse to look at valid points that me and other people have made regarding this whole Joshua Wilder situation. And see, this is the thing about it. When it comes to Wilder Joshua, they be like, Ego, you're so fucking biased. Wilder's a fucking bitch. So who's really biased? I'm not calling Joshua all types of names and crazy shit. So who's real biased? You don't want to talk about Wilder such a big bitch and this stuff. But when I say my standpoint, I'm biased. Okay, I get it. Ego, what's your opinion? You think AJ really wants smoke with Deontay? No. Either him or his team, or they want to prolong it and get another payday. Something's up. Because it's the same thing as Canelo Triple G. It's the same exact situation. You got the A side fucking around, getting pressured by this other fighter, getting pressured by the fans. I remember, I've been on social media. I've used social media. I've made money on social media. YouTube is a social media. And I would be on Canelo's page around that time, September, when he vacated the belt. They were putting chickens and bok and all types of shit on Canelo's page. So he was getting pressure from Golovkin, pressure from the fans, and then they eventually made the fight. They tried the same shit with Golovkin. oh, get a flat rate and just take that. And I'm going to expand on this flat rate bullshit. It's bullshit. And I'm going to explain why. Oh, it's the most Wilder's ever made. He can't make that money with anybody. Listen. We need 100 likes ASAP. I'm going in. I might even turn into Ego Valley for this because it is so real and it's so pertinent. And I want someone to step up in this hot seat and try to dethrone me with these talking points. We coming. Oh my gosh. Death Row East, believe in it. I'm about to turn into Ego. I'm about to turn into Ego Valley. I promise you. This whole, I can explain to you why I feel this way with the whole 12.5 million. It's the biggest purse he's ever made. Like, man, it's about to go down. A couple more likes, we about to go down. Wow. Someone said even Fat Dan said it was a terrible offer. Wow. If Dan Rayfield, because he's not necessarily the one that's been the one to side with American fighters, we'll just leave it at that. So if he's saying that, I don't know if that's true, but according to someone who just put that, they said it was a terrible offer. Listen, I'm about to body. Listen, I got my alkaline water. Somebody getting bodied today. Somebody getting bodied tonight. Vegas web designer said, I wish I had 12.5 million. Don't we all? But this is the thing. You're not a professional prize fighter and or a celebrity. So what you would take is different. You know what I mean? I remember growing up, people used to be like, man, would you let Mike Tyson fight you for $1 million? Like, hell yeah, I'll let Mike Tyson knock me the fuck out. I don't care. But it's different. If you ask today's heavyweight, hey, you want to fight prime Mike Tyson for $1 million? Maybe that's not enough money. Maybe they don't want to get knocked. You know what I'm saying? So it's always different for the consumer who is not putting their life on the line, who has never touched $1 million, who, you know what I mean, can't make these other lucrative paydays. And see, this is the thing. Y'all got to get y'all bread up. Y'all got to get the bread up. But the thing with me, I'm not even like a money hungry. I mean, I'm a realist, so I know money is required. Like, y'all want me to cover Broner versus Vargas? I got to make money. You know what I mean? There's no way you can not make money and go from Cali to New York and then justify it. You know, and when there's a fight or something in town, they hike prices up. You know, you get what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm a realist and I'm realistic, but I'm not like super material or money hungry. Like, you'll never see, and that'll never change no matter how much money I make. I'm not going to have like 30,000 change. Like, all these that's that young boy shit, that Tekashi be getting a diamond studded chain with Jigsaw. Like, you had no parts in the making of it. Your father wasn't in the movie. Like, why you get a Saw movie chain, like, and a tattoo? Why you're not even a part of the movie or the series? Like, what did you get it? You know what I'm saying? That's dumb. See, y'all young boys got to get y'all money. I understand getting all that money, even from the hood or something, you never seen it. But we're going to talk about that, all that type of stuff in this here stream, because I'm about to body something real quick. But yeah, that's a waste of money. Certain things like jewelry, you get a saw chain and wear it and stuff, that should depreciate. Get you some real estate. You know what I mean? Go to school and get you some kind of degree, something that you can keep with you. That fucking chain, you know what I mean? You might be at a club and get knocked off or get scuffed up or snatched or something. Then you have nothing to show for it. No one's going to snatch your fucking real estate or a realtor's license or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got to get y'all bars up and get this money, man. Invest. And man, I feel like if I knew what I know now when I was like 18, I'll be in a crazy situation. But some shit comes with time. You just have to get older and experience shit, and you'll be like, oh, I get it now. I understand this. This makes sense now. You know what I mean? But listen, let's talk about this Joshua Wilder shit. We got to go in. Keep the likes coming. I'm going to keep the stream coming. DeBella says if Triple G won't fight Derevyanchenko, he must give up the IBF belt. Hey, I fucks with Lou DeBella. Shout out to him. I fuck with him. He's at least fighting for his fighters to get their shot. We will talk about Triple G on this stream, but I got to get the main thing in the title is the Joshua Wilder situation. So we're going to talk about that first. But Remind me. If I say, hey, I'm getting off and I haven't talked about the Triple G situation, Joey Spencer, we could talk about all that after. The title of this video where people clicked on it said Joshua Wilder. So we have to talk about that stuff on the back end. See, it's a business. Boxing's a business, remember? Right? But if I try to get off and I haven't talked about Joey Spencer's fight or Triple G, then remind me, please. All right, check it. I'm gonna give y'all some. I ain't passed the ball, but I know a little bit. I'm gonna give you a little bit of business because there's a lot of dumb shit going around. Hold on. Can we get a survey real quick so I know who's in the crowd? Shout out to Anthony. We working. I want to see what the people is. I'm gonna ask everybody right now. Listen, Deontay Wilder, $12.5 million to fight Anthony Joshua. Is that a great deal or a raw deal, a bad deal? Say great deal or raw deal or bad deal, right? So I know what you guys think. Deontay Wilder getting $2.5 million. What type of deal is it? Here's what they think about you. Here's what they think about you. Here's what they think. Oh my gosh. Now, Mr. Ballroom Beats, you better sell a whole lot of beats because you about to get beat. I should put you in a hot seat, but this is your opinion. But so I'll just school you. Unless you want to jump in the hot seat. If you want to jump in the hot seat, let me know. If not, I'll just school you and just talk to everybody. Mr. Ballroom Beat. What the fuck is a ballroom beat? It's not unusual to be loved. Nigga never made over $3 million to fight. And you ain't never made $1 million in anything that you've done. So, I mean, once again, pocket watching at its finest. Like, how do fans talk about shit? Like, have you made, listen, real talk. Have you made $200,000 in your lifetime in 1 year? Have you made $200,000 in one? Joshua don't need him. Okay, fuck all that extra shit. Have you ever generated $200,000 in a single year? Ballroom Beats, this is to you. Have you generated in your personal life, I'm talking about, $200,000 or better? Ballroom Beats. Joshua can fight anyone and make crazy cash. Okay, so you're going to keep avoiding the question. That's how we playing? Ballroom Beats. I don't care about Joshua. I don't care about Wilder right now. I'm asking you, as in your personal life, have you ever generated $200,000 in a single year? We're waiting. Where's Ballroom Beats at? Eagle Ari. Hey, Eagle Ari, fall back. Let him respond. Y'all going ham on this boy. Ballroom Beats. Have you ever? Don't answer anything else. I just want to know if you generated in your personal life $200,000. Where is he at? Is he getting his tax W-2s? What are you doing? Yeah, hold on. Let me check my registrars. Like, what are you doing? Ballroom Beats. How do you not know if you've ever generated $200,000? Let me check the audits. Where are you at, bro? You was typing all that extra stuff. Ballroom Beats. Have you ever made $200,000 in a single year? Be honest. Where is he at? Motherfucker called the cops on me. Yeah, he's bullying me. This is some cyberbullying. I don't know. I don't know where he's at. Somewhere in California. Get here soon. Where is this dude at? Hey, bro. He said no? Okay, Ballroom Beats, have you ever generated $100,000 in a year? Just be honest. I'm asking you. Have you generated $100,000 in a single year? Ballroom Beats, where the hell did you go? He respond. How y'all keep saying he responded and I didn't see nothing? Where? Oh, hold on. Why are y'all riding Wilder's nuts like that? He don't draw. He is the B-side. Okay, we're not talking about Wilder. We're talking about you, Ballroom. This is you. Stop bringing Wilder and Joshua. They're over here to the side. We're talking about you. You. That's gonna be my new R&B song. You. We're talking about you. I don't care about Wilder right now. I'm asking you personal questions because you're into other people's finances and pocket watch. Cool. So have you ever generated 100,000 in a single year? Ballroom Beats. I don't care what Wilder did. I don't care if he's at Coachella, which he actually is at Coachella. I don't care about that. I'm asking you, have you generated 100,000 in your life in 1 year? Where is Ballroom Beats at, bro? You are too Negro? Okay. Have you generated 100,000? See, I wasn't even trying to put you in the hot seat. Now you're just saying stupid shit and racist shit. So, have you generated 100,000? I'll be too Negro, but have you generated 100,000 in a single year? I hope Joshua never fights his bum. Have you generated 100,000 in a single year? See how hard this is? See how hard he can't? He keeps saying everything but the answer to my question. No, we're gonna let this ride on so you see how pitiful he looks. Have you ever generated 100,000? I keep repeating the same question, and he's gonna keep responding with other stuff that don't have nothing to do with what I'm asking him. Ballroom Beats, you sell beats, Dr. Dre or whatever. Hell yeah! So through your beat sales, you're corny as fuck, ego. So I'm corny for asking you a question. You sell beats, bro. I'm trying to ask if you have you generated 100,000 in a year with your beats. You know what? See, now you trying to get on some personal shit. We gonna do it personal. We gonna give it just how you like it, how you want it, like Floyd said. Oh shit, I didn't even want it. Fuck. I didn't even want to block him. I was trying to go to his page. But I actually blocked him. Oh well, he had it coming anyway. Ballroom beat. Get your ballroom ass out of here. Listen. See, look. Listen. You see how I get caught? Like I'm corny and all types of shit. But he don't want to answer the question. Wow. This dude said I'm corny and he's taking a selfie like this for his look. Look at his YouTube picture and I'm corny. Can y'all see that YouTube picture? Motherfucking no mirror holding the camera. Hey YouTube, it's me, Mr. Ballroom. But I'm corny, okay. Motherfucker hands all. You're corny, ego, fuck you. Look, bro. Why do y'all even try it with me, man? This shit is crazy. I'm just trying to talk this boxing shit. Anyway, he's gone, so I can't use him as an example. Fuck it. You look like him? You sound stupid as shit. You know what? All that dumb shit, y'all gotta get eradicated by saying stupid shit. Anyway, You cringe, let alone corny, bro. What do you disagree with? I'll be cringe or whatever you're talking about. Rose Divine. What do you disagree with? See how easy this is? Rose Divine. What do you disagree with? Oh, that's a girl? Okay, ladies can get it too. It don't matter. She in the hot seat. The fans want her in the hot seat. She in the hot seat. Rose Divine. Rattled. Okay, I'm rattled. I'm about to Stone Cold Steve Austin. Remember when he Stone Cold China? I'm about to rattlesnake your ass in this hot seat. So, okay, I'm rattled. Good, great. Now, what do you disagree with, Rose? And that's the bottom line. Where do you disagree with, Rose? Boxing ego, be a gentleman. We don't disrespect. Well, I'm not fabulous. I ain't hitting the bitch. Like, what do you mean, be a gentleman? She can still get this hot seat. It's not like her life's in danger. Anyway, motherfucker said, be a gentleman. Nope. I'm gently get her the fuck up out of here. Hey, bro. Rose, what do you disagree with? Rose, come get this work. You ain't gonna me too me. You want equal rights? Come on, get this equal hot seat treatment, just like I would do a dude in a hot seat. Pause. All right, somebody count to 15. Shooter, count to 15. If she hasn't responded, hold on. Cool. Why don't you? She says, cool. Hold on. Cool. Why don't Wilder take the 10%? Why doesn't he take 10%? Really? Is this what y'all want me to battle? Y'all want me to, why doesn't Wilder take 10%? Do I really have to argue that? From my perspective, I take 10% because I'm broke. Well, then there you have it. You just said it yourself. You're broke. So, of course, you would take 10%. You would probably take a buck double from McDonald's dollar menu. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we've all been broke. I've been broke as fuck. Someone said, if I'm broke and someone's like, man, I'm going to Jack in the Box, you want 2 tacos? Hell yeah. It don't matter if you don't really prefer Jack in the Box taco. You're going to get it because you're hungry. You'd be like, oh, you going to Jack in the Crack? Hell yeah. I want 2 tacos with light lettuce, and a taco sauce pack. You know what I'm saying? Of course. It's like Chris Rock said about relationships. He said a man's only as faithful as his options. Hey, get Rose out of here. She's saying stupid shit. She said his own word. Listen. Do something else. I'm not even entertaining. She's just saying stupid shit. Just get Rose out of here. Thank you. That's not even worth stopping the stream to go in on her. She talking about, why doesn't Wilder take 10%? You take 10%. Listen, let me get into my shit before we get another one, and I never get to get this shit out. I'm gonna give y'all a history. Listen, we got to get over 200 likes ASAP. We have 335 people in here. We got to get those likes up. Askiar, who said $5 to super chat, she would take a teaspoon of the 5th and the contact of the blunt. LOL. Oh, see, Askiar, who said be trying people. Shout out to you for the hot seat. He said a teaspoon of 5th. You know what I mean? But once again, it's all about knowing it's like self-worth. Self-worth. Like, for example, I know some girls, like real life. I've known girls that are beautiful, like drop dead beautiful, but they're hoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm being honest with you, and I'm not being funny. I'm saying for real, they're hoes, like back page type shit. But they got the, you know what I mean, light skin, exotic eye. They can really have any man that they want. Any man that they want, and probably get like if they want just a guy who's loaded, probably get like a sugar daddy or whatever. But they are actually hoes. You know what I mean? In the Bay Area, we call them bops. They're bops. They're hoes, right? They run the track, right? So it's about knowing your self-worth. That woman in that situation, for whatever reason, maybe she had daddy issues, maybe she has a fucked up childhood, maybe she just needs money. I don't know, because you know what I mean, I'm not the Lord. I'm not just here out judging everybody's life. I worry about me and my family, me and my own. But whatever she's going through has led her to this moment. And this girl is beautiful. She can have any dude she wants, but she's doing something like that, back page and escorting and hoeing and shit like that, right? But the reason I say that is because it's self-worth. Like self-worth. If she has talent, let's say she could sing, she could cook, she dresses nice, she's intelligent, she's beautiful to look at, you know what I mean, in shape. But that's what she's choosing to do. You get, so you have to have self-worth, and don't let anyone ever put the determination on you what you're capable of. You get what I'm saying? Like when I started this boxing shit, there are so many people that said, well, I don't get it. What are you doing for YouTube and blah, blah, blah. Like they didn't see it, but I have a vision. You know what I mean? I don't care if someone can't understand or feel my vision. I'm going to make you feel it, because you're going to see the results, and the results are only going to come with the hard work, the struggle, the ups and the downs, the learning on the job, adjustments and shit like that. So that's one of the main components of this here is self-worth and knowing your own value. Like I said, that girl was beautiful, but she chose that lifestyle, you know what I mean? Hoeing. But she could literally she could probably pull any dude, any of us in this chat that like women, and pull any one of us, like, you know what I mean? And get dudes to, you know what I mean, give her anything she wants or help her in any kind of way but she chose a different life. So you got to know your own value and your own worth for starters. Ego got his heart broke. Tee-hee. I'd rather get my heart broke than be broke like you. You just broke. At least my heart broke. That will heal over time. That bank account ain't gonna heal. Keep talking crazy. Anyway, self-worth, knowing your own value. That's one of the early lessons. Shout out to Sarah. You got to know your worth. You got to know, like, even like, I know females that have been in abusive relationships too. I'm like, damn, why'd you stay? And they like, oh, I loved him and I thought he would change, blah, blah, blah. You got to know your own worth. You got to know that, damn, this is not good for my kids to see this. It's not good for me to endure this. It's not good for this and that. You know what I mean? So, and then, I'm sure a lot of the women who have been victims of domestic violence, when they get out of that situation, they look back after they, you know what I mean? They finally got out and broke free from the guy, the captor, you know what I mean? And they look back and they're probably like, damn, that was a crazy situation. Why did I stay with that fucker so long? You get what I'm saying? So you got to know your self-worth. Some people are just like, oh, I don't know. I haven't dated. I've been with this guy for 15 years. I haven't been on the dating scene. What's it going to be like? Blah, blah, blah. See, people are mad at Wilder because Wilder and his team, they know his worth. Now, let me explain this worth thing to you. In today's boxing, you only have probably 3 guys in boxing that have marquee star power that no matter who they face, they'll probably do good attendance and or good pay-per-view numbers. Floyd Mayweather, Canelo Alvarez, and probably Joshua. But his star power is not, it's all in the UK, mostly. You know what I mean? I don't think his star power is, because basically when he's showing to American audiences on Showtime, Wilder's doing better numbers than him on Showtime. You get what I'm saying? But I'll put him in there because he's still doing big numbers, and I know he's living comfortable, 80,000, 70,000 arenas and shit. So we'll say that. But unless you're Mayweather, I just said it, Mayweather, Canelo, or AJ, nobody's really doing these crazy numbers. Hey, block Carl CJ. I don't have time to stop. We're not stopping. Just shooters, trust me on this one. Carl CJ Johnson, get him out of here. And as soon as his name goes away, then I'll be able to thank you. Shout out to King Corleone. Yeah, like it's story time. I don't have time to address individual people because it breaks away from the message. So I'm not doing any hot seats. I don't care if they try to bait me. People asking about my glasses. We're gonna keep this rolling. Anyway, so AJ, Floyd, and Canelo. Those are the only guys that kind of no matter who they fight, they could do good attendance and do good viewership or better. You know what I mean? Golovkin's proven that is not the case. If he fights David Lemieux, which was a solid fight, Danny Jacobs, a fight I was really looking for, they both did under 200,000. Andre Ward and Kovalev, they didn't do great pay-per-view numbers. I went to both fights. The attendance, it wasn't the craziest. Like I would say Canelo Triple G had more of a crowd. A couple thousand more people at the Canelo Triple G than the Andre Ward fight. Pacquiao's not drawing the same crowds. Cotto's retired. So in today's active boxing, you really have three people that are all across the board making a lot of business sense and that you could really call an A-side. Name someone else. You can't say like Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia has a lot of fans and a lot of people checking for him, but he hasn't had those high-profile fights yet. You know what I mean? He hasn't made $20 million paychecks and stuff. The only people who have done that are the people I just listed, right? So when I talk about worth, you got to automatically realize that there's only a couple people doing it where they're like massive enough draws or A-sides where AJ could be in there or Carlos Takam and people don't get refunds from the Kubrat Pulev fight. Still had a 76,000 turnout or whatever, 78,000, whatever it is. So that's not, first of all, that's not, you can't use that as an excuse to not make top level fights because there's only three motherfuckers and Floyd's technically retired. So it's really two, Canelo and AJ. Truth be told, Floyd's talking about if he does come back, he's coming back to MMA. So we can't even really include him. I'm just going off of since he's semi-active or whatever his deal is. But if he goes to MMA, he's in a whole different sport. So really you got Canelo and AJ. They're the only ones that are facilitating those type of like attendances, like where Canelo can go into Texas, fight Liam Smith and get 51,000. Not even Golovkin has sold 80,000. Name one venue where Golovkin sold 80,000. Name one fight Golovkin had where he sold 80,000. I was at the Dominique Wade fight. That was about 16.5, 16,800, somewhere in that, right? So the point being, you really have two names that are commanding those types of numbers and seats and different things like that, right? So realistically, if we're talking about like worthy, nobody's worthy to fight Canelo. Nobody's worthy of fighting AJ unless they put up suitable numbers. But then that would be for a very dull and boring sport because you got these big names or champions in the division that nobody can fight because they're not worthy of them, right? Let's break this all the way to fuck down. Hey, shooters, World War III. I'm not playing any games right now. I'm not here for jokes. I'm really trying to talk to my people, the Eagles Army, the people who want all these people leaving radical comments is World War III. I don't have time for it. I see it. I see you. Get busy. World War III. We don't have time for that. Everybody sit and listen and leave your comments. That's cool. But you guys know what I'm talking about. The people who are clearly trolling. Anyway, World War III. Let's get it. So the basis is this. You can't chump Wilder and say, oh, you never did this, you never sold it, because no one AJ has fought has done that. I don't even know if Klitschko can say he did 90,000. I mean, who did Klitschko do 90,000 with? Because I don't know. I don't remember all of his attendances, but who did he fight? He fought Bryant Jennings. That doesn't even hold. That was in America, in New York. That doesn't even hold 90,000 in that. So realistically, you already have a built-in excuse to not fight anybody if we're going off of that, because nobody could say, you know what I mean? It's just like we got to get past these little quirks in the boxing world. Like Keith Thurman, his angle is, hey, I was calling out people, and I couldn't get the fights. I had to be patient. Arrow got to be patient. I got not one, but 2 belts in the welterweight division. Yeah, but people also feel you're holding those 2 belts hostage. You know what I mean? So since you have the most belts at the welterweight division, then you just call all the shots. Errol Spence can't try to unify. You won't fight Danny Garcia next. You won't fight Sean Porter next. You won't fight anyone in the top 10 next. You won't even fight Jesse Vargas next. Broner's coming off a loss, and he's going to fight him. You guys get what I'm saying? So the thing is, there's a lot of these like politics in the sport of boxing right now where guys have these like kind of built-in excuses where they can manifest and navigate who they want to fight based on a few little facts that they try to power play people with. Like I said, Keith Thurman. Oh, I'm the only one at welterweight with 2 belts. That's true. It's true. You are the only one 2 belts, but that doesn't mean you don't have to fight nobody at any point because you have 2 belts, right? Joshua's the A side. Joshua's the A side, right? But that doesn't mean that the fans should get robbed of a great fight when it should happen because he's such an A side and they can't get the business together. You get what I'm saying? So once again, I'm gonna always tie this into self-worth, knowing your value. That's kind of the objective and the theme of where I'm going with this. Now, the difference between me and some of y'all is I don't believe I'm a naive person. And I don't know all you guys personally, so some of you guys might not, but I'm just going off of what you're saying in this situation. Now, the thing is, life is like kind of survival of the fittest if you think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're a big YouTube channel, you're not going to slow down to help a smaller YouTube channel catch up to you. You know what I'm saying? You don't think like if there's something that's cracking, you don't think me or Fight Hype or DBN or whoever is going to upload it and come with the stories and footage. We're not going to not upload so it makes it easier for the smaller, survival of the fittest. You got to get in. I was on the low end of the spectrum where I only had 1,000 subscribers on my channel, and I had to hustle and I had to stick with it and I had to keep pushing. And then God willing, we worked some more. We tripped and fell. We dusted ourselves off. We had setbacks. We had gear that needed to be upgraded. But through time and determination, we kept busting doors down. We kept coming. We kept coming. The persistence. And now we're at where we're at. Verified over 100,000. And we got the Ego Army and some cool shit coming. Y'all want me to cover Broner Vargas? Okay. Y'all want me to cover Broner Vargas? Okay. Listen, bro, this is a real life movement. This is not like I don't do this for fun anymore. Y'all want me to cover Broner Vargas? Okay. This is not a game. But anyway, you got to know your self-worth. It's survival of the fittest. It's kind of kill or be killed. You have a predator and then you have prey. And you got to figure out where you're like, if there's a pack of gazelles and there's a pack of lions and you're drinking from a pond and the lions are hungry. So they run up on the gazelles. They gotta hit, hit that track and get ghosts because the lions will eat them. You get what I'm saying? That's how it is. Predator prey. So you see everybody else, all the other gazelles left when they seen the lion was coming or heard him coming. So the one that's stray and is like, oh, what's going on? And naive to the whole situation, that's the one that's going to get got because the lions is on your ass. You know what I mean? And a lot of times the female lions is the one that hunt. The females be strong, right? So it's that gazelle that's like not aware of his surrounding that's going to get played, that's going to get taken. He's going to become somebody's lunch. You know what I mean? Now, the same goes with the world. I understand business. I have a business, right? We legit. You know what I mean? I have like a 1099. I never had a 1099 in my life because I work for other people. Now I work for me. I got a 1099 now. You know what I mean? Independent contractor. So I understand business. But again, you got the players and the playettes and the people who get played. You got the hunter and the gatherers. Then you have prey. And then people who get preyed on. And you got to make sure in life that you're not the one that's getting preyed on. Kill or be killed. Straight up. Listen. I told you we're going to go deep on this one. The thing is this. A lot of you guys that are accepting this, you would be the ones getting played by promoters. Straight up. I really feel that way. I feel you would be getting played by the promoter. You would fall right into their trap. Right? Right? You would fall right into their trap. And y'all oblivious to it. Y'all don't even see it. That's the worst part about it. First of all, shout out to King Corleone. He just said a good point. He said, tell them ego, the fans suffer. That's the first thing. We're the ones that pay for all this shit to be like, it would be no stay hungry and stay thirsty, my friends, and all this AJ shit, AJ boxing. There would be no Bomb Squad. There would be none of that. There would be no Matchroom if it weren't for us, the fans. You get me? Like, and the reason I say that is because somebody's filling up those venues. Somebody's filling up those stadiums. Somebody's filling up those arenas. So I have to believe there's people that look like me and you, people who are boxing fans. You get what I'm saying? So when we let the promoters dictate and navigate against what we want as fans, that's already a problem because we're the ones that are paying for these guys to get richer. You know what I'm saying? So they have to kind of please us. It's just like a restaurant. You go to a restaurant because you want someone recommended it or you've seen it on Yelp and you want good food. You want to be satisfied when you leave. Or a movie, right? You ever paid IMAX top dollar, $30 for you and your date to go to a movie, an IMAX movie, 3D, that got you almost $40 for the 2 tickets plus popcorn. You already had $50. Plus your girl wanted a drink. She wanted that peach sweetened tea, right? That raspberry tea. So you spend like $52 on this movie. Then you go see a weak ass movie and you're like, wow, that was really whack. I just wasted all this time and money. I got to get up early and for that, you know what I mean? So people want to be satisfied. Boxing fans want to be satisfied too. For so long, promoters did whatever the fuck they want, rob fighters, you know what I mean? The Don King, only in America, shit like that. Then people like Al Heyman came, put boxing on free TV, was an advisor. I know people that know him. I'll just leave it at that. I don't have to reveal sources, but they said Al Heyman's a good dude and he really genuinely cares about his fighters. You know what I mean? I'm sure he has better relationships with some than others, but he's a genuine dude. You know what I mean? And that being said is you got to have a right team and you got to have people that are going to have your best interests involved. And we can't let the promoters and teams and trainers force feed us. You know what I mean? Because we're the fans are the reason that they're doing. It'd be impossible for AJ to sell 80,000 without loyal fans. It's impossible. And if it was so easy, then everyone would do it. So that's obviously a testament to the great UK fans and the money that they're willing to shell out and the shillings that they're willing to spend in order to see their fighter, their countrymen or whatever perform, right? So have some dignity about it. You know what I mean? Like I said, I got tough skin. I'm built for this, so I don't really care. People say whatever. Oh, fuck you. I'm gonna knock you out, whatever. But the thing is, all of this hate and vitriol and venom, oh, you suck, ego, all this, and the real reason, the only thing I've really even said is that I want to see the fight. That's literally the only thing that I said. That's all I want to see. I want to see the fight. So, like I said, I'll be a martyr. If me wanting to see a fight and calling it straight down the middle like I see it, as I see it, then if that's a bad thing, let me get this dude out of here. Listen, if that's a bad thing, then so be it. But that don't change nothing. It don't stop this training. It don't stop the movement. we keep working. Just like we did on the channel when they said we wasn't gonna be shit. We had 1,000 subscribers. And see, listen, I'm not trying to roast nobody. I'm just being real. We just gonna ride out. Hold on, y'all hear the beat? We gonna ride out. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. When I started YouTubing for this boxing shit, the whole game was different. It's much easier to grow faster on YouTube than it was when I first started. Like even stuff like community guidelines. The community guidelines were a lot stricter. If you back in the day, you used to have one strike and it would just stick with you. If you got a copyright strike, it just stay on your shit. Then they changed it to like 6 months. Now it's like 3 months. You know what I mean? So it's much easier to grow. Like I remember when I first started, it took forever to get 10,000 subscribers. It felt like it took like 2.5 years or something. Now people in 8 months to 14 months can get 10,000 subscribers. The game is different. Now you have smaller channels. They might get a video that is whatever, 20,000 views. That shit was really rare back in the day when I first started. You know what I'm saying? But we persist through all this. But back to this hustling thing. You got to be the hustler or you can be the one who gets hustled. And people telling Wilder, oh yeah, just take the flat rate. I ask you, why all of a sudden is the flat rate a thing? Why wasn't Joseph Parker? He had 1 belt. Wilder got 1 belt. But the big difference is Wilder's taller than Joseph Parker by 3 inches. He has more title defenses than Joseph Parker. He's had more impressive wins than Joseph Parker. He's had better network numbers. If you look at, I think Andy Ruiz versus Parker, I don't remember what network it was on, but that's just the thing. You know what I mean? But if you look at whatever that numbers did, and then you look at Wilder versus Ortiz, Wilder did over 1 million with Luis Ortiz, who was a boogeyman, but he's not like a huge name because people didn't want to fight him. So he never got opportunities to have some of the big fights until Wilder stepped up and chose to fight him, which was Luis Ortiz was Joshua's mandatory. You get what I'm saying? So we just listen, this is what I'm talking about. This is what some people don't do and can't do. We just vibing out, talking boxing. Like this is just purely a boxing. We're just vibing out, riding out to this boxing shit. If y'all like that, smash the like button, man. Got my voice all hoarse, talking all consecutive. But it's good though. As long as the Eagle Army in here, smash the like button. Yeah, even after the failed drug test, which he tried to excuse and all that. So why did Parker get a percentage split? And then when it comes to Wilder, oh, we're sick of overpaying guys. So you've been overpaying guys. Let you tell it. You said since Charles Martin, you had to overpay guys. So what's the deal? Overpay this last motherfucker, and then no one's going to really sweat who Joshua fights after that. If Joshua beats Wilder, I'm not going to say he has to fight Tyson Fury next. That's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? People will be realistic. At least the real fan, the non-radical fans will be realistic. A lot of people try to tell me what I feel and what I do and how I react. Y'all don't know me. Like, none of y'all on here have my phone number. You know what I'm saying? So it's funny that people always tell me what I would think and what I would do in these imaginary situations. Y'all don't know that. Y'all know me from YouTube and past videos and shit. But anyway, there's just been so many contradictions from the Eddie Hearn side. Listen, people. This is it. We about to go off.
And it was so, I'll tell you, I live and die by these numbers. If I'm 5% out on the numbers that I project within my budgets, I'm pissed off. Good at what I do. Right? So we've run the numbers for a Wembley fight. So the offer to Deontay, I would say on a conservative budget, represents over 30% of the pot. Could be 35. We don't know. But we're guessing. We've never done a pay-per-view in the US market, right? Nor has he. People are telling me I could do 500,000 buys. Could it? What if it does 200,000 buys? Ward Kovalev, brilliant fight, pound for pound fight. Couldn't do 200,000 buys. Golovkin's done fights, couldn't do 150,000 buys. So you want me to base these numbers on pure fantasy? Doesn't work like that, my friend. We deal with a reality, and they're off the set. And it was so...
Okay. Can y'all hear that? Y'all hear what he said? See, listen, I'm from the Bay Area, people. Home of the pimps, hustlers, and the players. You can't out-hustle me. All that people from New York probably know what I'm talking about, because New York, every time I go to New York, it's like fast people. Hey, meet up, you know what I'm saying? It's just quick. There's always people like the halal little grills and shit that they have on the. They'll be up at 4 a.m. in the morning, 2 a.m. in the morning, and they grinding. You know what I mean? I had a dude in New York selling me, well, not selling me, but I was walking by, and he was selling marinated peanuts, and he was like cooking them. And, like, New York knows how to hustle, so I feel like New York will fuck with me on this one. You can't out hustle people from environments like this. You know what I mean? That's why do you think guys like Jay-Z and 50 Cent can go from one lifestyle and then still be successful transitioning into the corporate world? Because they have that same street mentality, street smart, plus they worked on their book smart and how to present themselves, and then they're able to navigate in both. Because the streets, some of the same street rules be the same rules for Ivy League corporations and businesses. It's just the only difference is, like, if we're talking about some business shit, Wall Street, if you fuck up, you're not going to get killed like you might get in the street. The streets might clap you. Like if you blow a drug deal and get all the drugs seized, and they, you know what I'm saying, you might get killed for a blunder like that. But in Wall Street, you might get fired, right? Or forced to resign. But the rules of the game are the same. You guys get what I'm saying? Yo, Joe Somerset, come get this work. You said I'm rambling. What don't you understand? I'll help you understand in this hot seat. See, this is the thing. We could do the lecture style. We could do the hot seat. Either way, you could get bodied. So, what don't you understand? Hey, King Corleone, don't block him like that, because he was in the hot seat. I'm trying to get this work from somebody in the hot seat. Don't block the people in the hot seat. No, don't unhide him and stuff. If you guys hit him on accident, just leave him gone. Just leave him gone. But you guys know, just for next time, just if I have someone in the hot seat, just be listening out. D-Lo, $2 super chat. Easy answer, in my opinion, 70-30 split to the winner. But why is Wilder got to get less than Parker? Anyway, listen. I just let you listen to Eddie Hearn. Did everybody hear that? So I can keep going. Or see, this is the worst part about it. And we got to stay focused, people. Listen, any super chats in the next 5 minutes, I'm not reading. So if you want to do a super chat, save it for after that, because it's hard to keep. We got to keep organized. You get what I'm saying? Did everybody hear what Eddie Hearn said, or do I need to play it again before I go? Yeah, reality fallacy is cool. He doesn't need to be blocked.
I live and die by these numbers. If I'm 5% out on the numbers that I project within my budgets, I'm pissed off. I'm good at what I do. Right? So we've run the numbers for a Wembley fight. So the offer to Deontay, I would say, on a conservative budget, represents over 30% of the pot. Could be 35. We don't know. But we're guessing. We've never done a pay-per-view in the US market. Right? Nor has he. People are telling me I could do 500,000 buys. Could it? What if it does 200,000 buys? Ward Kovalev, brilliant fight, pound for pound fight. Couldn't do 200,000 buys. Golovkin's done fights, couldn't do 150,000 buys. So you want me to base these numbers on pure fantasy? Doesn't work like that, my friend. We deal with a reality, and they're off the set.
Okay, now this is where I get that word. Okay, again, I'm from the Bay Area. You can't out hustle a hustler. You know what I'm saying? I hustle from nothing. Eddie Hearn's dad was rich. You know what I'm saying? Truth be told, I came from the bottom and I'm still here from the mud. You know what I mean? So let's break down what he said. He says, we never did a pay-per-view. This is you got to listen. It's just like a magician. Like if you study a magician, you might see the sleight of hand trick is going to do it quick. But just listen. He says, we've never done a pay-per-view in America, and Wilder's never been on pay-per-view. And then this is what they do. They try to bring in filler and fluff. He brought up Ward, which did abysmal numbers with Kovalev, and Golovkin and his pay-per-views, non-Canelo, have done abysmal numbers. But that's to strike and like, oh, he has a point there, Ward. But that's what they do to me in the hot seat. That Ward is Ward, Kovalev is Kovalev, and whatever the fuck Triple G did and who he fought is completely independent of Wilder and Joshua. They're not one and the same. None of those guys are in the same division. They have different strategies, different everything. Wilder versus Joshua is a U.S. versus UK heavyweight unification for undisputed, right? Ward Kovalev was not for undisputed because Adonis Stevenson still had a belt, right? So David Lemieux was a unification, but he was a guy who just fought for a vacant belt against Hassan Indam. So that's to me, all that bringing up other people, name dropping, that's all filler. None of that really matters. So take that out of the equation because Joshua is Joshua and Wilder is Wilder. And it's funny. This is what happened with A-side people. Everybody's a fucking A-side until now. Okay, you say how big AJ is, right? But then now when it comes to the fight doing 500,000, you're like, hey, could it? Could it do it? What if it does 200? That sounds like you don't have faith. So something you're saying is not adding up. You say AJ is a global star, Wilder ain't done this and blah, blah, blah. But then you don't sound confident that it's going to do 500,000. Why? AJ's the big star, right? So it don't really matter. And he's doing these great exceptional numbers with Carlos Takam, Joseph Parker. Surely the Wilder fight will do well, right? The other thing is, he says, if I get my predictions, my forecast wrong within 5%, I'm pissed, right? But you got to run back what people say because they say it so fast. You might just, oh, yeah, it sounds like it's making sense. But I'm from the Bay. I told you, my guy's from New York. You know how they say in a New York minute? You have to be quick. Otherwise, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen video, surveillance tape and stuff where someone goes to one of these like Brazils or New York or their chores and then whoop, whoop. And then before they know it, someone pickpocketed them. And they didn't feel anyone go into their coat, take their cell phone, take their purse or whatever. But it happened because what the fuck? It'd be on a subway or wherever the fuck they are. Go to Brazil, they be ganking people. You got to be quick in this game. Listen to what he just said. He says Joshua ain't been on American pay-per-view, nor has Wilder. But then at the end, he says, I deal with realities. So that's false. You can't deal with the reality if it's a big question mark. How do you deal with reality if you admitted that AJ never been on pay-per-view and Wilder never been on pay-per-view? So at the end of the day, where is the reality when you don't know? Like he said, it's how do you know that 12 million is suitable if you don't know if it could do 500, if it could do 200, if it could do 1 billion? You don't know. So you have to have a little bit of faith, playa. You got to have faith that we got the best event. We're going to promote the fuck out of it. AJ's a strong champion. He's going to help sell the fight. Wilder's going to be screaming bomb squad. Someone said I haven't heard, Money Pal said I haven't heard the term ganked since the mid-90s. LOL. Thanks for bringing it back. That's funny. But how are you speaking facts with the offer and you don't know the fact? Because nobody knows. It's all a forecast. You think Ward Kovalev, they knew it was going to do under 200,000? You know what I'm saying? You think they knew Crawford versus Postal was only going to do 50,000? No, they didn't know that. You have to run with it. But that, if you think about it, that's business. All business is like that. You know what I mean? There's a gamble. Like, okay, I go to cover a fight. I don't know who's going to be there aside from the fighters, but I don't know if Floyd Mayweather is going to be there. I don't know if anything crazy, Charlo's going to go wild and start screaming on someone, or Jenny Jacobs and Charlo run in, or like, you know what I mean? This New York fight. What if Andre shows up and then Charlo's going to be there? So I'm assuming his other brothers are going to be there. It might go down, but I can't bank on that because it's just a forecast. I just want to go because there's enough crazy personalities on that card. Gervonta Tank Davis, Broner, it just feels like something's going to happen. It feels like this is a fight you should want to be at. You know what I mean? But I can't tell you what's going to happen. But I could tell. So using that same like Eddie Hearn logic, it's a forecast. I'm spending all this money to go to New York, right? And I can't tell you what's going to happen. All I know is the stuff that's structurally in place to happen. Media workout, press conference, weigh-in. I don't know what's going to happen. I remember I went to Denver. I was there for pretty much a week, 6 days, I think. It was cold as fuck. I had a nice room with a mountain view. And I went to cover Mike Alvarado versus Brandon Rios 3. And I was juiced. I was like, yo, Brandon Rios and Mike Alvarado went to war 2 times. And I'm going to cover the 3rd one. This is going to be the rubber match. All hell's going to break loose. And guess what? If you know the fight, Alvarado was getting punched up and then he quit, right? They quit. His hometown, Denver, Colorado crowd was spitting on him. They were throwing beers. So Top Rank said, cancel everything. He just quit on the stool. He's getting like cussed out by the fans. No press conference post-fight. The fight was bullshit. And I wasted all that money covering that particular fight. I didn't know he was going to quit because no one quit in the first 2 fights and there were utter wars. But that 3rd one, 3rd time's a charm. You get what I'm saying? So you can't, all this shit is a forecast. Hey, King Corleone, why'd you block Money Powell? Hey, King Corleone, you blocked Money Powell's dad. Why would you block him? Y'all gotta listen. I'm gonna take everyone's shooter privilege away because people like random people are getting blocked and shit. Like, and it's not making sense. So I'm gonna have to strip everyone's shooter privilege away. Y'all gotta be on the. Y'all, we can't have no friendly fire, bro. We can't have no friendly fire. Yeah, it was his the chat starts moving because it's happened to me because I told you I was trying to go to the guy's page, but then I end up hiding him because the chat will move and everything jumps up. So it happens, but we gotta fall shooters. We gotta fall back. We can't have the friendly fire. Like people can't be getting blocked when they don't need to be blocked. You know what I mean? That's that Pat Tillman shit. Rest in peace to Pat Tillman. Sterling Patterson, $5 super chat, #comment box. To put a hit out on someone, 2 out of 3 shooters have to co-sign rank and order. Y'all still coming up the rules with this. We're going to work on that, but I got to get these thoughts out before I forget them. Listen. Hold on. Anyway. Everything, like, don't tell me about gambles. Everything I do is a gamble. I'm a YouTuber. There's no, you think I get an hourly wage? I don't get an hourly wage. They don't just say, hey, you're getting $10 an hour. I got to hustle. You know what I'm saying? If I spend X amount of dollars for a fight, right, and it's a weak-ass fight and nothing extraordinary happens, then so what? But then it works the flip side, too. See, and this is the flip side Eddie Hearn's not telling you about. I went to Lada versus Hurd. I stayed at the Hard Rock where the fight was at. Very easy for me to get to from California. The ticket price for the flight wasn't that much. Hotel, since I'm in Vegas all the time, wasn't much. And it was an epic fight. So that was a come up. You know what I mean? The fight was actually better than I knew it would be. You know what I mean? I thought it would be competitive, but it was like competitive all 12 rounds. It was like just an overall really good fight. You get what I'm saying? So that's the thing. Eddie Hearn, because he doesn't want to fight Wilder next or whatever, he keeps telling you all the negatives about, Ward and Kovalev did under 200 and Triple G did under 200. So you're going to tell me this fight does blah, blah, blah. But what about the bright side? What about the bright side of it? The bright side is, what if this fight is one of those fights that just does crazy numbers? You know what I mean? Like a Lotta Hurd, where some people thought Lotta wasn't capable of having a toe-to-toe war like that. Because if you really think about it, in the last 5-6 years, when did Lotta fight like that? He fought guys like Ishe Smith and Delvin Rodriguez and wasn't even fighting them like that. So who would have thought he would fight a bigger guy like Hurd, who was a champion, and fight like that? You know what I'm saying? So again, all this stuff is a gamble. You know what I mean? I don't know what fight I cover is going to be the illest fight with the best interviews and the most people there. I don't know. Errol Spence might be at this upcoming Broner fight. He's cool with the Charlos fight, so he might peek his head in. Maybe Wilder shows. I don't know. I don't know who's going to be there. I don't know who you beat. I don't know who you lost to. But I got to go if I think it's going to be worth it for me as a trip coming from Cali to New York. You get what I'm saying? So I understand business. I understand forecast. And see, this is the thing. I don't have a sponsor or somebody paying. This is coming out of my bank account, my debit card. You know what I'm saying? So I got to try to make the best executive decisions. You know what I mean? Like, Scott Quigg versus Valdez. That's a good fight. But I'll probably save the money and watch it from home. I'm just being real. So everything's a forecast, and you got to try to guess your best. But he already told you, Wilder ain't been on pay-per-view in America, nor has AJ. So how did you come up with that number if there's no stats to show how well they'll do in the American market? How? They never did it. So you have to have some faith, some guesstimation. And something tells me that guesstimation is way off. He's making it sound like this fight ain't gonna do shit. This fight, I think, could at least do what Klitschko did, which is whatever, 30 to 50 million. Why wouldn't it do that? You know what I mean? It's a more fan-friendly fight because Klitschko was coming off of a loss, and Klitschko, who knew Klitschko was gonna fight Joshua like he did? Most time Klitschko, he has a different tone of fight. Like, you know what I mean? Like jab and like box you and clinch. That's why people were calling him Klitschko. So either way, yo, if we get to 275 likes, I'm really going to dip Eddie Hearn in that sauce, that Bay Area sauce. We really going to cook with just that one clip, that one audio. If y'all want me to cook, we got to get to 275 likes. Because I ain't even got to the good point of what I had to say. We just go sit back, ride out. Once again, people lying on me. Don't believe the hype. We real close. Someone said I'm barbecuing watching Ego. Much love from Houston. Shout out to the H-Town. Man down. H-Town. Shout out to Houston, Dallas. All right. Let's get it. So this is the other thing with what Eddie Hearn says. You admitted Joshua's never been introduced to the U.S. market in terms of a pay-per-view, nor has Wilder. But the thing is, Wilder has been on U.S. TV. You get me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, it's not like both guys are from the U.K. You know what I'm saying? It's not like both fighters are from the UK and no one has any exposure in the US market. We are talking about an American fighter who represented America for the Olympics and got a bronze medal. That's why they call him the Bronze Bomber, right? It's really not that hard. So the point being is only one guy is a foreigner to the US market. Even though Wilder hasn't fought on pay-per-view, he still has fought in the US market. He was on the reality TV show with his chick. He had knockout of the year, or one of them, versus Tavern 2. He did good numbers, over 1 million with Luis Ortiz. right? They've been giving him little bits on PBC. So at the end of the day, Eddie Hearn's making it sound like both fighters are brand new to the U.S. market, and that's not true. Now, and Andre Ward's my guy. Y'all know that. Bay Area, stand-up, SOG, shout out to him. But the thing is, people keep him comparing. Oh, my gosh, I'm ethering, y'all. Him comparing Andre Ward to Deontay Wilder is like comparing what's it? I'm trying to think of a good one. Comparing him to, it's like comparing The Weeknd to Eminem. It's just like totally different. You know what I mean? The way Andre Ward carries himself is totally different than the way Wilder, you know what I mean? They're from different regions. One's from the South, one's from the Bay. Wilder's a family man, or Ward is a family man, doesn't really engage too much in the trash talking. So there's no comparable thing other than both being African American. But even that, Ward is black and Irish, black and white, and he's light skinned. Wilder's dark skinned. They're in different divisions, so it's not really much of a correlation there. So whatever Ward and Kovalev did is completely different than what Wilder, a knockout puncher, who's a trash talker. That's different. You know what I'm saying? Because some people like the WWE shit. You know what I mean? Because I've even heard people say, hey, why don't you tell Ward to trash talk more and shit like that? That's not his thing. He's not going to be fake. So I respect it. But Wilder will engage in that. He will sell the fight. He will do those things. You get what I'm saying? So Eddie Hearn comparing Ward Kovalev is not really a comparable fight because we're talking about the heavyweight division and we're talking about two knockout guys who have knocked out everyone except for one person on their resume. And then Wilder, for his part, he came back and knocked that guy out, which was Bermane Stiverne, and he did it quick. You know what I mean? So you can't, it's not even comparable. It's not comparable. Same thing with Triple G versus Lemieux. Lemieux, like boxing fans knew who Lemieux was, but he wasn't like no big established stars. So that's one thing. But let's skip to the chase. 300 likes we're trying to gun for, and then that's the next level that we can get to. Smash the like button. I'm going to say this. Hold on. Because I wanted to be, because I know I was talking, I wanted to be fresh on your mind.
And it was so, I'll tell you, I live and die by these numbers. If I'm 5% out on the numbers that I project within my budgets, I'm pissed off. I'm good at what I do. Right? So we've run the numbers for a Wembley fight.
So he's going to project
the offer for Deontay, I would say, on a conservative budget, represents over 30% of the pot. It could be 35. We don't know. But we're guessing.
See, I got to stop right there. He says the offer we made to Wilder, it on a conservative budget is 30 to maybe 35%. We don't know. That's telling you what you need to know right there. He says 30 to 35 cents on a conservative budget, but we don't know. He said that out of his mouth. You guys just heard it. I'm going to play it back. But we don't know. So why didn't he explain on a non-conservative budget being optimistic for the fight like I'm optimistic for the fight? Listen, Eddie Hearn, Shelly Finkel, Boxing World, Ego's Army, you have my, if they fight next, you have my 100% commitment to try to get you the best coverage, updates regarding this fight. I will promote the hell out of this fight, period. You know what I'm saying? So I'll do my part. I know I'm not HBO. I only got 120,000 people, but cool. With what I have, which is not the smallest in this boxing niche, I will do my part, right? To promote the fuck out of this event. So why did he only explain the conservative budget? Why didn't he say on the optimistic side, if this fight does 60 million, 80 million, then that percentage is going to go a whole lot down. You know what I'm saying? He says on the conservative budget, that percentage that we offered him would break down to about 30%, maybe 35%. We don't know. So once again, if this is an $80 million fight, like some people think it could do, or a $100 million fight, then you have to give us the updated numbers. Notice he glazes over that. He doesn't say anything about, he just tells you the conservative budget because that's all he wants to, because that's the point he's trying to make. Listen again.
And it was so, I'll tell you, I live and die by these numbers.
Die by numbers you don't know what's going to be.
5% out on the numbers that I project within my budgets. I'm pissed off.
You're going to be pissed and you don't know what the...
So we've run the numbers for a Wembley fight. So the offer to Deontay, I would say on a conservative budget, represents over 30% of the pot. Could be 35. We don't know. But we're guessing.
We're guessing.
We've never done a pay-per-view in the US market. Right? Nor has he. People are telling me I could do 500,000 buys. Could it? What if it does 200,000 buys? Ward Kovalev, brilliant fight, pound for pound fight. Couldn't do 200,000 buys. Golovkin's done fights, couldn't do 150,000 buys. So you want me to base these numbers on pure fantasy? Doesn't work like that, my friend. We deal with a reality, and they're off the set.
So that's proof. He just admitted that we don't know. So he's like, we ran the numbers for a Wembley fight. How'd you run numbers and you don't know what it's going to be? You don't know what an American guy who's a champion unifying with a British guy who has all the other belts is going to generate. You don't know that. Just see, listen, this is why Ego Army, I don't care what none of y'all say, y'all can't fuck with it. This is why. Notice how key things, key components that I've said show up, right? I told you, I don't know the numbers. I remember I was at the place, the Mediterranean place, right? I was at the Mediterranean place doing a live stream. I said, oh, remember I showed my food. For the real motherfuckers, they'll know exactly what I'm talking about, right? And I said, I don't know what the number's going to be. Now he's saying he don't know what the number's going to be. So how'd you make this offer? How you know it on a conservative budget that is this if you don't know what the numbers are going to be? Boom. Now we got a hot seat. Stop twisting everything. What did I twist? You just listen to it. CR4V. What did I twist? I just let you listen to it and then gave my commentary. You got one response because we're not going to waste a lot of time because I got more to say. CR4V. What did I twist? You said stop twisting everything. What did I twist when I just let you listen to it? Fans can know. See, this is what they do because they're trembling, because they're fearful. These fans are full of fear. It's pure fear. It can be nothing else. First, I'm like, oh, man, it might be. It's nothing else but fear. Because even though I just showed you or let you listen to what Eddie Hearn was saying, and you heard it out of the horse's mouth, and then I just added some commentary after, this dude's talking about stop twisting things. There's not, see, listen, this is the great thing about new media. This is not old media. We don't just say this shit and then everyone's just supposed to ride out with that. The proof is in the pudding. I told you I can show you how to get to it. The same content. I let you listen to it. The same content. Now, notice he said stop twisting it. He ain't showed face since. Where is he at? CR4V. Listen, you tell me who won. Like, honestly, how am I in the wrong when he just said stop twisting it and he's just disappeared? He's no longer in leaving comments. No, where? What did I twist? That's all I'm asking you. I'm not mad. What did I twist? You're in the hot seat, but I'm not mad. What did I twist? Look. $30 to 35%, he doesn't know that's what you're twisting. Be patient. I only have one response. What? Okay. Tell me, he says 30 to 35%, he doesn't know that's what you're twisting. Be patient. I only have one response. How is that me twisting it when he just said, I don't know. I don't know. What did I twist when he said that? Man, y'all need to go get a GED or something. What? Hold on. I'm going to play it and then we'll go vote.
So, I'll tell you, I live and die by these numbers.
Your hot seat coming.
On the numbers that I project within my budgets, I'm pissed off.
Your hot seat.
Right. So we've run the numbers for a Wembley fight. So the offer to Deontay, I would say, on a conservative budget, represents over 30% of the pot. It could be 35. We don't know. But we're guessing. We've never done a pay-per-view in the...
We don't know. We're guessing. We've never done a pay-per-view in the States. So what did I twist if he just said that? See, you're not going to flip this on new media and say, oh, ego, you. It's not me. He said that. So how did I twist something? If I told you he said he going to slap Donald Trump and he got guns for anybody who want and some shit he never said, that's me twisting some shit because he didn't say that. But he literally just said that and you say I'm twisting it. Let's vote. If he got an L, get this man the fuck out of here. Put your L's up. I'm talking about I'm twisting something and I just let you listen to it. Y'all dudes is crazy. All right, shooters, get that C4V dude out of here, man. C4V. He's saying I twisted it, but I just let you listen to exactly what he said. New media, man. There goes Army. Listen, he says we don't know. So how do you know that your conservative budget is 30 to 34% or 30 to 35% if you don't know what it generates? Somebody explain that. How do you do math on something that you don't know? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't have, this is not like algebra or some shit where you don't, oh, X equals this, and you have to figure out Y. You have to have the end result. You have to have the equals 50 to try to decide what the X is. Do you guys get what I'm saying? If you don't know the end result, how can you tell the fans that it's 30 to 35% on a conservative budget if they don't know what the fight is going to end up? No one knows. That doesn't even make sense. Waze Wobbin, he says, bro, you have no clue. Okay, school me. You're in the hot seat. Go. Waze Wobbin, Wobby. No idea about boxing. Okay, great. I fooled 120,000 people into believing into something, but I don't know shit about boxing. So school me in the hot seat. What don't I know about? You explain. I told you to get these hot seats out. Go explain. Why do y'all take so long? Rapido. Muy rapido. What? Let's see. Wilder made a statement. Okay, tell me what I don't understand about the business. Go. Don't tell me about Wilder. I don't care. Tell me about that. 15. See, he's wasting time. 14. 13. 12. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. Now we'll do this part slow. I'm giving you a chance because I want that work. 3. I don't get it. I have no clue about boxing, but you have not told us anything and you're on the countdown. 3. I'll repeat it. Okay. 2. What don't I know? Please answer, please. Wasabi. I dip my sushi in wasabi. We're going to dip you in this casket, though. 2. I'll give you the same count because I don't want to count you out. I'm sick of counting people out. But they try to count us out. But we Eagle Army. We strong. 2. Listen, I gave you another 2. Come on, you got to do something, Wasabi. We waiting on you. Wasabi. Please. Back up what you say. That's all you have to do. 2. All right, fuck it. 1. Get him out of here. Wasabi got to go. I try to give him a long-ass count. That's like one of them refs when they really are friends with the fighter and they get, like, fucked up and they give him 1. Get him out of here. You see it's y'all notice a pattern? Oh, you have no clue. You don't get it. You don't know about. Okay, enlighten me. No. Okay, then you ain't talking about nothing. Anyway, they're only here to cause distractions, like Tupac said. back to what Eddie Hearn said. Eddie Hearn said, we don't know. So how are you forecasting a number if you don't know? And here, listen, if y'all want me to drop the bomb, can we get to 320 likes right now? If y'all want me to drop the bomb, I'll end everything right now. And I could do a mic drop and really end the video if I want. If y'all want me to drop the bomb, 320 likes right now, and I'll prove what I just said about what Eddie Hearn. Hurry up while this interview is fresh in people's mind. We work, and I'm about to turn it to Ego Valley. Oh my gosh. Listen, the ultimate reason that Eddie Hearn fucked up in that interview is because he says we offered him the 12.5 million based on a conservative budget. That's 30%, maybe 35. We don't know. We don't know what the number is going to be. Joshua's never been here. Wilder's never been on pay-per-view. Ward and Kovalev, Triple G, all this filler stuff to distract you, right? Let me get him. Listen, I need 5 people to say Ego Valley in the comment section. I'm about to go in. 5 people. Y'all got to summons. It's like Beetlejuice or Candyman. 5 people say my name, Ego Valley. It's going down. I'm about to break this down. I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Still I rise. MOB. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, let's get it. All of what Eddie Hearn, this is how you annihilate that. Why offer Wilder a flat rate of $12.5 million because you don't know what the amount is going to be, which I explained to you in my videos. I don't know what it's going to do. I just know it's anticipated, and people have been asking me about the fight. Me personally, I want to see it. Why offer a flat rate then? Because if you don't know, if you offer someone a percentage, then guess what? No matter what it does do, you would be entitled to the rightful amount of that pot with that percentage. That's how percentages work. But if you give someone a flat rate, they are stuck with that rate no matter how good or bad it does. Ego Valley is the king. Explain that. That's how you know it's some bullshit. Because we all agree we don't know. I've been saying this too. I don't know if it's a $20 million fight, a $2 fight, a $50 million, 80 million, 100. I don't know because the shit has to happen. But if you're giving someone a percentage, maybe if the fight does terrible, maybe Wilder doesn't even get to 12 million, but he's still going to get what's rightfully owed based on a percentage, right? Based on a percent. See, this is the thing. I'm going to tell y'all straight up. Y'all can get mad if you want. I can deal with people on a street level. Come to Oakland, come to Richmond. I can deal with people on a street level, have street smarts, but I can also I've taken college classes. I was very studious. I can deal with people in that arena too. What happens, you get people in suits and blue collar and ties and, oh, my dad is a dentist and my dad's a lawyer. And they try to play people because they feel you're stupid. They feel they can outsmart you. They feel that you're not understanding of how business works, right? That don't work with me. You know what I'm saying? You have to be book smart, street smart, and just like overall academic smart, worldly smart. You know what I mean? No culture, no different, how to get by, shit like that. There's a lot of people think they think they can play you. They can just feed you anything, and then you just, oh yeah, it makes sense. But it doesn't make sense because, once again, explain this. I got a hot seat open for anybody right now. Explain. This is how oh my gosh, this is when Ego Valley really comes out. Explain this to me, and I got an open hot seat. If you give him a flat rate of 12.5 million, it could be very shitty if the fight goes on to do X amount of money because he's stuck right there. He's stuck right at the 12 million. And if this is a blockbuster Black Panther movie type of fight that breaks all these records, he's stuck with the flat rate. However, if you give someone a percentage, no matter what the number is, they will get a percentage of that pot. So that's how it's a raw deal, because we agree. I agree. I've said this before, Eddie Hearn. I don't know what the numbers will do, but if it's a percentage, put me on the seat so I can kill you, ego. That ain't gonna happen. And you desperate. I don't like desperate dudes. So Wayne S don't get the hot seat. Anyway, explain that. So explain that. If you get a percentage, not a flat rate, then no matter what the fight generates, you will be given what is owed from that pot. So if the fight does only do 200,000, 500,000, 1 million, or if it does 1,000 pay-per-view, or whatever the number is, you are still getting a percentage of that. So you'll get what's right for you for whatever, based on the percentage that you negotiate. It's that simple. Wayne don't get the hot seat. I don't like desperate dudes. You get chose on. I'm a pimp. Just like a pimp, how they choose you. Come here. That's how I choose you for the hot seat. It don't work like that. Anyway, so explain that. Somebody explain it. Somebody except for Wayne, because we don't give a shit what he's talking about. So my point is, to summarize, if the fight does 20 million, 50 million, or 100 million, no matter what that number is, anything in between, if Wilder got 40%, he's getting 40 of how much the fight grows, 40 of 50 million, 40 of 80 million, 40 of 100 million. Versus if it does do on the optimistic side of things, 80 to 100 million, then he's stuck with 12, which is a fucked up deal. And then that would make his percentage a lot smaller if the fight does that great. Oh, this is common sense. Somebody argue that point. Somebody argue that point, except for Wayne, because we don't care what Wayne says. I'm waiting. Where's the argument? Look, did you guys the chat? There is no argument. I'm waiting for somebody. Make that math make sense. So, again, if the fight does shitty, then yeah, I guess 12 million would have been good for a shitty fight. But most people think it's going to do moderately well to very good. We just don't know exactly where it's going to be. Why would so many people be asking Eddie Hearn, AJ, and Wilder about this fucking fight if they didn't want to see it? Honestly. So you can get, so Eddie Hearn's like, oh, we ran the numbers. No, you didn't run anything. Because if you ran the numbers, you would understand that the world wants to see this fight. Listen, we'll show for anybody. I'll do it right now. Johnny on the spot. If you want to see Deontay Wilder fight Anthony Joshua next, say next. If you do not want to see Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua next, say pass. Next or pass. Next or pass. And we'll see how many. You're going to get a couple of trolls playing games, putting pass. But be honest and really vote. Next or pass. Look, we lit. We working. Look at these. Next or pass. Pass if you don't want to see it next. Next if you do want to see Joshua Wilder next. Boom. Look, there's your forecast, Eddie. We got the forecast running. Keep going. Keep it coming. I want to see all the next and passes. Next and passes. Reckless asses. Shout out to Deron Herron, $10. Next or pass. Let's keep going. We're going to do our own forecast. Eagle Army. We talk tonight. Keep going. Keep going. Don't stop. It's just like being on the treadmill. Don't stop. Next or pass. Next or pass. Do you want to see it or don't you want to see it? Wilder Joshua, is it a good fight or is it a bad fight? If it's a bad fight, say pass. If it's a great fight, say next. We don't stop. We don't get tired. Where we at? Where we at? Eagle Army. Where we at? Look, next with all exclamation points. Get this out of here, man. Playing with me? Eagle Valley? What? Shiraz, you're full of shit. He says next, but we ain't the mainstream fans. You don't know who the fuck who is in this chat. Name everybody in this chat. Go. Exactly. You don't know. Stop it. He's like, oh, next, but we're not mainstream. How you know what level? It's not like fucking Call of Duty game where you got badges of honor and trophies from the assignments you've been on. So how do you know what level of boxing fans these guys are in a random stream that's been running for over 2 hours? You don't know. You're just making up bullshit like everybody else. See, we don't, Eagle Army, we don't have to make shit up. We just call it like we see. They're just making bullshit up. Oh, yeah, but yeah, next, but we're not the general public make it a big fight. How do you know no one from the general public is in here since you want to play dumb? How do you know? How do you know who the fuck is in here? Hold on. There's a guy named Jello. What's his real name since you know so much? I'm destroying y'all. Shiraz H. There's a guy underneath you. His name is Jello. I would like to talk to you about the pudding. I think AJ needs to fight Deontay. Who the fuck is Jello? Tell me his real name since you know so much. You know everybody in here. Tell me about the Jello and the pudding and girl. I would like to talk to Eddie Hearn about making the fight. Right? So who's Jello? You tell me. I want AJ to win the fight, so I'm going to get Deontay Wilder spike his drink and put the Quaaludes in his drink like I did the bitches. Now. Dawg. So who's Jello? Tell me his government name since you know so much. And if you get it wrong, I'm fucking you up in this hot seat. I said that too slow. Pause. You do not know Jello, J-E-L-O. I slipped him the Mickey and then put the Quaaludes in the Coke and the Pepsi, and she was all fucked up at on the bed with the nipples. Hey, Shiraz, who the fuck is Jello? You tell me who he is. What's his real name since you know so much? I ain't say no filth, flowering, and filth. I don't know what you talking about. I'm offended you called. You do not want to see Joshua and Deontay Wilder fight in the ring now. Hey. Get Shiraz out of here. You dudes is wasting my time, man. He don't know. I told you, don't come for me. You should not come for me when I'm doing the Eagle Valley and the when I'm in the Eagle Valley, bro. Get Shiraz out of here, man. We gonna Shiraz your ass. You named after a wine? Get your sweet ass out of here, man. You wine sweet. Everybody put the wine emoji. Get Shiraz, Pinot Noir and shit. Get him Pinot Grigio out of here. Get Shiraz out of here, man. Put that wine emoji for Shiraz if you want him ghost. Put that wine. See, y'all had to find it. That's what it took so long. Hey, y'all popping corks on Shiraz. Oh my God. If you want the hit put out on Shiraz, put that wine or the wine cork or the wine bottle. We run this. Eagle Army. That's what I'm talking about. Get these dudes out of here. See, it took a minute. People had to find the wine glass. They put that little wine. Yeah, see? It's a celebration, bitches. Let's toast to Shiraz, who can no longer be with us. Cocaine's a hell of a drug. Hey, it's a celebration, bitches. What did the five fingers say to the face? Shiraz. Hey, bro, we working. Motherfucking, he's talking about, oh, we're not the mainstream. How you know who's in here? I don't even know who's in here. It's my fucking channel. The Wilder could be in here like, I'm so frustrated right now. My girl brought me out to Coachella. Then I get this news from Joshua's team. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know who the fuck is in here. But you know more about my analytics and stuff. Get these dudes out. Get these bums out of here, man. I'm sick of these bums. Your bum drop. Get these bums out of here, man. I'm sick of these bum drops. Real talk. I'm Ego Valley. Your bum drop. Check, get bang. Let's have a toast to Shiraz, who can no longer be with us. Free cocktails on me. Free wine on me. Y'all putting hella drinks. Kolev finna fuck around coming here. Ooh, I heard you guys have drinks. Nah, I'm just playing. And I need to start my stand-up comedy shit. Kolev drink, y'all, whatever. Y'all don't get it. Listen. I would like to talk to you about the fight with AJ's boxing and oh my god. Man, we still undefeated. It's cool. I'm gonna just do my whole what up, fight world is the people will be coming to my video. Who the fuck is this? It's the son of Cosby, I swear. Hey, fuck that. Ego, I need that. See? Actually, that's a good point. Someone brought up Monique with that Netflix shit. Know your worth. I'm not mad at her. I mean, the way she went about it, like, because she wouldn't stop talking about it, was kind of weird. But she doesn't feel like she was getting a fair deal, so she said, "Fuck it. I can't do the same material on the road, where I make my money." You know, I told y'all, know your worth. Listen, here. Y'all want me to dead that argument about Wilder's never made that purse before? If y'all want me to dead that argument, 375 likes, I'll dead it right now, Ego Valley style. All the fans who are saying 375 likes, for all the fans who are saying that, oh, Wilder, he should just take it. He's never made this type of money. 375 likes, I'll dead that argument right now. I'm going to give y'all an analogy. Dead that shit, Ego Valley style. 375 likes or better, I'm going to dead it. Let me dead it. Let me dead it. I'm going to kill that argument. We're going to kill that one off real. We're going to send that one away because that's some stupid shit that I see people recycling. $375 Ego Valley will return. Dead that dumb shit. New media style. Let me dead it. Is that it? That's all the likes we got to dead it? I'm about to dead it. Shout out to Jermaine Taylor, $2 super chat. Appreciate you. We about to dead it, man. Where the comments go? It keeps stopping on my end. Someone said AJ's trying to fight Creed, but he's dead. Hey, y'all tripping. Yeah, I'm done. We just vibing out. See, Inferno know the drill. We just riding out. We just vibing out. I like kicking with y'all. This shit is fun. Shout out to Eagle Army. We are the squad. 375 likes, it goes down. And I'm going to get it. Y'all want me to dead it? Y'all want me to dead it? I'm going to dead it. I'm going to dead it like I said it, young. Call me when it's gangster. Pensacola, we talk tonight. Y'all want me to dead it? Listen, y'all can say I'm on drugs. As long as these paychecks keep coming from Google, I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. I live in a state where you can smoke. There's no big deal to smoke out here. I don't smoke, though. I don't do drugs. Damn, Ego long-winded. Man, as long as them checks long, I don't care. I'll be long-winded. I'll do whatever. Do whatever it takes for the family, for the squad, man. We working. Oh, we hit the... Oh, damn. DeCane said, get to fucking work. You had 375 likes. Get to work. Tell us these fucking points. All right, let me get it before the Kane get mad at me. Can I get some water? Money ain't everything. Okay. Y'all be funny as fuck. Money isn't everything. That sound like broke people talk. Like, where did that come from? Anyway, I chose to be the bad guy. Look at Sarah P. She said money is the only thing. She on that Floyd Mayweather shit. She said, you look broke. That's cool. Motherfucker said, I look broke, but his name is Raul Renneria with no default picture. Solid. Hey, Decay, why you trying to do it? There's a UFC fight. There's no boxing fight. Let's get it. I told y'all 370 fights, and we'll talk about it. Gang, gang. Listen, gang, gang. So, old money has no look. Y'all going in about money. We're in the room. Old money has no look. Danny, talk about Danny, champ of the world, Danny. Y'all are funny as hell. Hey, Rod Salka got his ass beat by Danny. Talk about Danny. And then he got beat for wearing them build the wall shorts. That shit was crazy. I don't even know why he tried that. Damn, I've been on for a minute. It's already 5. I gotta go. Listen, we gotta get a couple more things out, but I didn't know I've been on this long. Shit. It's fun though. Cause we just be getting this just one take Jake. So much for America first. Yeah, America second. Get your ass whipped first. All right, let's break it down. All the people are saying, oh, but Wilder has never made $12.5 million. You just take it. Listen, I want to hear your point, bro. I got you. I'm coming right now. This is just so you guys know where I'm coming from. This is for the argument that Wilder should just take it because he's never earned in a single fight $12.5 million. Well, he should just take the money and then get it on the back. Okay, this is why if he wants to take it, if he feels it's a fair deal, fine. I respect that. It's his money because I don't pocket watch. I don't care. If he likes that deal, great. Just like if he was going to Cardiff, Wales to watch Joshua, cool. But based on what he was saying, if he didn't want to go, I support that too. Just because I understand why he would not want to go and why he decided not to go. Because they're going to try to stick Dillian White on him, and that's not his target. His target is the guy who knocked out Dillian White, AJ, who also has all the belts now, right? So if you're not going to get his way, why play Eddie Hearn's game? And another thing, I'm going to just say this real quick. This is why Eddie Hearn and the Team Joshua side, to me, it's just they've been inconsistent. It's always a different fixture. It's like there's no permanent fixtures in what they're saying. That's just my honest opinion. You got, oh, you're biased. You're always siding with the American side. You can say whatever you want. I call it how I see it, and that's what I've seen. So I don't really care about call me biased, ego, whatever you got to do, but that's how I see it. The reason I see it is because of what they said. If they weren't saying these things, then I wouldn't say what I have to say. But I'm reacting to what they're saying. For example, they mentioned other people like listen to Team Wilder. They've been a lot more in unison with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like they've been more on the same page. Like, if JD's the co-trainer, Mark Breland, Deontay Wilder, Lou DiBella, Shelly Finkel, what they're saying sounds more consistent than what I'm hearing from Joshua and his team. For example, y'all want some examples or you want me to get to the analogy? Because the fans run the channel, so it just depends what y'all want me to do. Do y'all want me to give the analogy of the 12.5 million, or do you want me to talk about inconsistencies? Well, fuck it. The analogy? Okay, we'll do the analogy and then we'll talk about the inconsistency. Some of you guys probably already know it. All right, put it this way. People saying that Wilder needs $12.5 million, just take it because he's never received it. Here's my analogy to that. Guess what? I've never owned a Ferrari in my fucking lifetime, right? I think most people here probably could agree they've never owned a Ferrari. However, when I make big purchases, right, I do research. I do research on them. Any like cameras, anything that I get that's a car, like I usually do research to make sure, or I've owned one, like let's say I was even like a decent sized purchase, like a GoPro. I've owned GoPros in the past, so I just read up on some of the new features. Okay, I want to get one, you know what I mean? But I always do some level of research, especially if I'm not familiar with it. So again, I've never owned a Ferrari. I repeat, I have never owned a Ferrari. But if I went to the Ferrari dealership and the Lord had blessed me into a position where I was ready to buy a Ferrari, then if he has a basic base model Ferrari and he's saying, yeah, you can get this one off the lot for $850,000, right? Just knowing Ferraris, a car like that probably would retail about $150,000 to maybe $308,000, right? So if he's offering me that Ferrari, which is one of their basic, not even like an Enzo or another, you know what I mean, just like a base model Ferrari that should go for about, like I said, $150,000 to $308,000, and he's offering it to me for $800,000. Even though I've never owned a Ferrari, I can still tell I'm getting fucking raped and getting hit with the raw deal. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't take me to be a Ferrari owner. See, this is two types of people in this world: the players and the ones that get played, the hustlers and the ones that get hustled. You get what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter that you can't be, oh, you've never owned a Ferrari, so this is the price that everyone's paying. You should pay. I know that's not a good deal, even though I've never had a Ferrari before, right? Because I've done research. Analogy king. It's very simple analogy, but I think it's fitting of the situation. It doesn't matter that I never had a Ferrari, I've never possessed one, to know that that's a fucked up deal that they're trying to offer me. See, and that's how I know a lot of you guys don't have a business or business smarts, because you just accept it and you're like, oh, hey, yeah, you take it, and all stuff like that, not knowing about the business side and the back end and stuff like that and what's really happening. So once again, I like that. Are you a sheep or you a wolf? Yeah, to catch the sheep, you gotta play. You gotta be the wolf. But that's what I'm saying. If you're a hustler, it don't matter if you know what I'm saying? Because I've never owned a Ferrari, then I'm not qualified to know I'm getting fucked over in a deal. Like, really? Really? Hey, get Kenny out of here. Get him out of here. Shooter, first one to get him. Everyone give him a standing ovation. Kenny Odean, get him out of here. Everyone keeps commenting on his comments. I don't even have to know what he's saying, but everyone keeps saying, shut up, Kenny, and they kill Kenny. South Park, get him out of here. I already know it's a problem. If that many people, Eagles Army, are disagreeing with that, everybody put they kill Kenny. We on our South Park shit. Get him out of here. Block his ass. Boom. Got him. But anyway, the thing is, like I said with my analogy, it doesn't matter that I never owned a Ferrari. You know what I mean? That's what people are saying. Wilder, you've never completed a fight and got 12.5 million. But that doesn't mean he has to be stupid. But again, this is what promoters, I can't knock the hustle. Like Jay-Z said, can't knock the hustle at all. It's part of the game. The fighters got to know better, and their teams got to know better, and then not like, because look at Rigondeaux. Rigondeaux got played, Rock Nation and all that. He moved up 2 weight classes, fought a really good Vasyl Lomachenko who had equal amateur background, probably stayed at amateur a little bit longer, better record, had almost 400 fights. Then he got beat up, and he got shitty money. So at least if his team would have worked out a deal where he got more money from Top Rank, then he would have been cool. He didn't even get what he got for Donaire versus Lomachenko, and they say Lomachenko's better than Donaire. You know what I mean? Like the way he's praised. Nobody said Donaire was pound for pound number 1. So how does that work? How you get 750,000 or so to fight Donaire, who no one really had at pound for pound number 1, and then some people are alleging that Lomachenko's pound for pound number 1, and you get 400,000 or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So once again, I don't have to make 400,000 or $1 million to know Rigondeaux got fucked in that deal. You know what I'm saying? But that's let these people tell it in the comment section. That's what they're gonna say. Like you can't see a shitty deal because you never got it. Like that's crazy. Los King, you're in the hot seat. Go. Why do you disagree? You said I personally disagree with your analogy. I got to make examples out of one of y'all, and you stepped up. So great. Los King, I personally disagree with your analogy. What do you disagree with? Let's see what comes out next. This is how I have to do it. Hate to be rude. What do you disagree with? What didn't make sense? What didn't correlate? Los King, why do you personally disagree? Personally step up with this hot seat. That was, oh my gosh. He said the Ferrari you're buying eventually earns you enough money to buy a lot more. You must be 12 years old. First of all, cars, most of them, unless it's an exclusive, which I said in my example was a base model, right? I did say that. So a Ferrari, just like most cars, would depreciate. There's only a handful of cars that would appreciate. See, now I got to school you. Any car you drive off the lot, put miles on, have to switch the tires out, you know what I mean, spill something on there's different things that happen in cars. So they all depreciate. And the only time they would appreciate in the upcoming years is if it's like a collector's car, like a muscle car or a limited edition, you know what I mean, like a 76 Shelby Cobra or some shit where it's like rare or it's one of them Konasigs or something, like where it's a one of three classic cars. So you're already lying and you don't know shit about business because you're trying to say he said I personally disagree because the Ferrari you're buying eventually earns you enough money to buy a lot more. How would a base model Ferrari that I mentioned, I did say that, how would a base model Ferrari equals belt and money, not a car? It's an analogy, fix up. What? Hey, man, you off that vodka like Kovalev. I don't know what you're talking about. But anyway, how would a base model Ferrari appreciate over time? That makes no sense. So how's it going to earn him money? He's going to drive people in an Uber, in the Ferrari, and take Lyft? Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I'm earning so much money in my Ferrari. I'm driving people in Uber. What? Really? That's the only way it'll make money is if you're using it to make money. Like you're selling drugs and you got to meet up with the, you know what I mean, whoever. But who does a Ferrari for something like that? Who wants to be in a car that hot to sell drugs? You know what I mean? Or if you're doing Uber, you're like, yeah, I got this week's bonus in my Ferrari. Like, what? Get this dude D-fuck up out of here. So, man, he said the car's going to earn you money. Cars depreciate just like jewelry. Step your business savvy up. You're using an analogy so it's a car. Now, you see, this is what they do. Now you just start talking cryptic. You're using an analogy so it's a car. Hey, King Corleone, I got to take your privilege if you keep doing that. You keep blocking people prematurely. I can't. We got to finish him. Like, I understand he was going to get blocked because he ain't talking about shit, but you can't just block him. You can't just block him in like mid-sentence because I still have to vote on the people. No. He's going to get, we still got to vote. Like, because I don't want it to be like, they're going to cry. They're already crying right now. Oh, ego just blocks people. So when people get trigger happy and all that, now it looks, we still got to let him go. But just leave him blocked because he was going to get blocked anyway. I get that, but we still got to go through the motions. Anyway, that was a dumb point you was trying to make anyway. That was dumb. Cars, like I said, except for a select few, like if it's a limited edition rare or Steve McQueen's car that he used in Bullet or something, you know what I'm saying? Something crazy like that. They're going to depreciate. Someone said Tupac and Juice. See, they calling you Bishop now. He said popping everyone. Yo, Raheem is dead. Somebody shot him. Why did Pac say it like that? Like, that wasn't your boy? He said it hella calm. Cops had him. Hey, Q, Raheem is dead. Somebody shot him. They're like, get back here. Karate Hottie's getting beat up. She's so fine. I didn't know she's getting beat up, though. But anyway, so yeah, I think the analogies fits. But it doesn't. You can use what these are analogies. It doesn't have to be like directly correlate to boxing. You know what I mean? That's the whole purpose of a simile, metaphor, analogies. You know what I mean? You're finding a middle ground and common denominator, and something comparable. But the bottom line of it is this. Bottom line is this. No matter what, it doesn't matter if you've had that amount of money. You can look at the layout and look at the plan and still tell if you're getting raped or raw deal. Like, okay, for example, here's another analogy since you guys like analogies. Let's cook something up real quick. Hold on. We'll do this one interactive so you know this is just fresh off the top. Fresh off the top, nonstop. We straight hot. No, I'm just playing. All right. Name a store that someone could work at. And I'm going to use that for the analogy. Name a store. First one I see, I'm picking. Name a store. Name a store. Somebody. Target. Okay, that's the first thing I see. So let's say you want to work at Target the holidays. They said they need you to work a graveyard shift from midnight to 8 hours later in the morning. So you get out, you know what I mean? 7 a.m. And they're going to offer you 25 cents over minimum wage. You have to cut open boxes. You have to lift over 100 pounds. You got to take all these courses, blah, blah, blah. And you're only getting 25%. Plus, this particular target is far away from home. Like Wilder, his home in Alabama in the UK is pretty far. You can't just walk to the UK, right? So this is far away from your home. Now when you got down to it, like, damn, okay, I got to the third interview. They want to hire me. They want to put me on the job. And then now that I see that they're only offering at Target 25 cents more than minimum wage, I live X amount of ways away from this Target store. They get listed all my job duties as the supervisor, department manager, what I would have to do. The hours are graveyard shift. So I'm not really a night person. I get tired at night. So you can make an informed decision. You know what I mean? So you don't have to, even if they offered you, let's say they offered you more of an hourly wage. Let's say your highest hourly rate that you ever received was $14 an hour, and this job is offering you $18. So you could say, oh, you never had $18 an hour, so just take it. But it doesn't work about it. Just like someone said earlier in the comment section, it's not all about money. It's about money, but it has to make sense. You get what I'm saying? So if you got all these job duties added to your list, you're going to take it just because you're like, oh, the highest I've ever made per hour is 14. Now they're going to offer you 16, but $16 for a lot more work. That doesn't make sense. You got to make it make sense. That's the bottom line. So once again, let's recap. Eddie Hearn says we do not know what the numbers are going to be. Joshua is not tested in the U.S. pay-per-view market, nor is Deontay Wilder. But Wilder is from America, and he represented America. And he's been on Showtime. And Showtime, I talked to Steven Espinoza. He said we have a long relationship with Wilder because they've televised his fights, right? Peter Gilbert, another shitty comment. Yeah, ego, but it's one fight, not a lifelong time of work. Who says a job has to be a lifelong time of work? What are you talking about? I've worked jobs and I don't even work them anymore. So how is it lifelong? I worked at Lowe's, Best Buy, Sears, worked at a credit card company. So what are you talking about? Lifelong work. No one says you have to stay at a job. Like, what the fuck? He said it's one fight, not a lifetime of work. What? So why would you have to stay? I talked to Dante. He had a regular jobs before he started doing this full time. I mean, everyone does before you know you can do something with this. So what are you talking about? Lifelong work? like you get hired at Target, you're here forever until you die. Path to preparedness, $2 super chat. Yes, I will always take the highest paying job. You're missing the point entirely. It's not about taking the highest paying job. Okay, listen. I'm gonna do some expansion. I really am. And you, people like you, you be the first one, and I want you to do a good job too. I'll pay you. See, this is the thing. This is how you get milked. This is how you get milked. Because you said I would take the highest paying job, so I'm going to bombard you with all types of responsibility, deadlines, and just because it's the highest paid job you ever had, right? You got to take it. So enjoy that. You like I said, I'm not doing it. I know my okay. I use this. I'm not going to get into my financials, but I make money on YouTube, get paid through Google. I do this full time. If ESPN wanted to hire me and they're going to give me some money, right? They're going to have to give me a lot of money. Like it has to be a lot because one, I don't really like their commentary that I've been hearing in general on ESPN. So to take my talents to South Beach, you got to pay me. Second of all, beyond that is I'm doing my own thing. And I have my own mission statement and on my own goal. And at the end of the day, if I work for HBO or ESPN, you guys notice it, or Showtime or whoever, you kind of have to pander to that network's responsibility. So, yeah, it's cool. It's cool that they're offering me, like, let's say, even if they're offering me more money than YouTube, but I make cool money on YouTube. You know what I mean? And I'm my own boss through in and throughout, right? I don't have to worry about getting censored. I don't have to worry about making a fighter meeting. I don't have to worry. I do what I want to do. My mission statements. I come out with hats and sell them. Like, you know what I mean? I can go to a fight and sell hats if I want to. If you work for Showtime, I don't know if you could do that. If you work for them, you're just like, yeah, get these ego hats. So even though they're offering me more money than maybe I make right now, is that worth it? So it's not, to me, it's not simply about just getting more money. You know what I mean? It has to be, there's plenty of ways to get more money, but you can have more money, but also have a lot more responsibilities too. Period. And see, this is the thing that Eddie Hearn is not telling you, but I'll tell you. On top of that, getting money, what if the fight does better than anyone thought? Wilder's stuck right here. Eddie Hearn, their shit can listen. If they did a 60-40 split, no matter what, based on percentiles and percentages, no matter what, AJ's always going to make more than Wilder, right? Unless Wilder gets some additional sponsors, but AJ already got sponsors, so pretty much AJ in all scenarios is going to make more money than Wilder in the fight, right? But the thing is, if the fight does better than forecasted, Eddie, Matchroom, AJ, they're all in this range. Their shit's going to fluctuate. And all this extra money right up in here, he's not going to get. He's not going to be eligible to get. He is stuck at 12 million. That's why the flat rates, I was on the fence about it with Golovkin when they were offering him. Because that was a little bit different because I didn't know the value of that fight or whatever. But this is a massive fight because it's just different to me. To me, I'm being honest. Wilder Joshua is a bigger fight than Canelo Triple G. For one, we've seen Canelo Triple G. Two, both of them speak English, which is huge because the market, one of the markets, speaks English. Well, actually, both of them speak English. So we all speak the common language. You know what I'm saying? Versus Canelo, that's a great fight for him and Golovkin. But at the same time, Canelo don't speak English. Golovkin's English is cool. Sometimes he's a little hard to understand. Stuff like that. And you got America versus UK, and it's the heavyweight division. Everybody knows the heavyweight division. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up, when I tell my sister or my mom and stuff, that, you know, I mean, my sister knows maybe an average amount about boxing. You know, I mean, she knows like Floyd, Pacquiao. She knows who Canelo is, stuff like that. But she's not like me and my brother with the boxing shit, right? If I said Canelo Triple G, she wouldn't know what weight he's at. But since I've talked to her about Wilder and Joshua, it's heavyweight. So it's not, you don't have to memorize 226 pounds or two. It's just the heavyweight division. She would know that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you could look at them and tell they're heavyweights. They're 6'6", 6'7". So it's just a whole different. I really believe Wilder Joshua is now a bigger, especially with this Clint Buterol shit, is really bigger. Really bigger. Because now, I mean, I don't even really care about Canelo Golovkin right now. Maybe my mood will change, but right now where it sits, I don't even really care like that. Because there's just so much, always going to be excuses, and no matter who wins, if one guy wins, they're going to say it's because he was on drugs. You know what I mean? This is a good fight. Wilder Joshua. Period. So bottom line is, if Eddie Hearn's admitting that he doesn't know how much money this fight will generate, then how can you relegate Wilder to 12 million flat? Versus if he were to get a percentage, then no matter how well it does, he would be entitled to get more money as the fight does well. You know what I'm saying? Listen, let's say you were part of the people who are getting paid from the Black Panther movie, right? And same deal. Say, hey, we want you to direct this movie, Ryan Coogler. We're going to give you a flat rate. We're going to give you $20 million, and that's it. No matter what, if this tanks, if this does well, if it does average, 20 million is your number. That's how much you're going to get. Right? Just do the math, people. Now, Black Panther just did over $1 billion. So if he got some kind of percentage of that, then he's winning because he's getting a percentage of $1 billion. But if he got a flat rate of 20 million, which is great money, don't get it twisted. 20 million is a lot of fucking money. But the movie did so well, it did over $1 billion. It passed Titanic. So he's really winning if he got that. But he's stuck at just the 20 million. So, I mean, this is simple, like very simple math. Like you can teach this to a middle schooler. It's very simple to understand. And Eddie Hearn trying to be all pessimistic about, oh, I don't know if the fight, if it don't 500,000, what if it does 200,000? So you really think that a heavyweight fight with your superstar and Wilder, who's outspoken and been showcased on and done the highest numbers both in 2015 and 2018 that Showtime's had in those whole years, you honestly think it's going to do what Ward Kovalev did? Like 200,000. Like, honestly. So that's just being really pessimistic. And see, this is what I'm talking about. Let me talk about, I'm just going to say some Team Joshua inconsistencies and then I'm done. Inconsistencies. They tell you each and every time we have to overpay guys. We're the A side. We make big money. Anthony Joshua is a huge star. He can't go through London without people noticing him. So why would you be that pessimistic and think that 200,000 would be the buys that would generate from your megastar, who you know the UK is going to support? You don't know what he's going to do in America, but the Americans hopefully will support it. But you're telling us how big of an A side he is. So what's the issue? There's enough people in the UK. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Edge of Eden, block them. I keep seeing it. Shooters, that's someone you can clap. Edge of Eden, we're going to send you back to the Edge of Eden. We're going to put you in Edge of Eden right now. Shooters, get Edge of Eden out of here. Bye-bye. Enjoy Eden. Because they trying to ruin the stream. But yeah, man, it's crazy. Oh, Wilder's never made this type of money. That don't make you a fool into taking a deal that you know what I'm saying, that you never. Hey, what do you think? What amount is a lot of money, like a good amount of money to win in a game show? $100,000. 100,000, 250,000. What's a good amount of money for 30 million? That's kind of steep for a game show. I'm talking about like a game show, not like a boxing fight. 500K. Okay, we'll use that. 500K. Now, let's say I put you on that old Fear Factor. I don't know. I don't watch the new Fear Factor. But let's say I put you on the Fear Factor show and I said, hey, on national TV, you have to eat these buffalo nuts, mountain oysters, eat a horse dick, and some other shit. You know what I mean? Some bugs or bumblebees and live squid for 500,000. Right? You never had 500,000 before. So eat the horse dick. Eat the buffalo nuts. Someone put it. No, I'm just saying, like, eat the horse dick. Like, eat it. They're gonna chop it off and feed it to you, and eat the mountain oysters. Eat it. That's what I'm talking about. Eat that shit, and I'm gonna be right there. Like, yeah, you want a while to take that 12.5, huh? Eat that horse schlong. Eat that horsey schlong. My Little Pony. All that. Eat that. Every bite. And you don't get no hot sauce, no Cholula, nothing. Just eat it. Hey, you never had this type of money before. You've never earned 500,000 before. So eat the dick. Eat the horse dick. This is your argument. So y'all sound stupid. There's still a limitation to this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've never had 12 million, but I'm not gonna be generating the fights generating. I'm like, oh, that's cool. AJ and Eddie Hearn, our fight did real good. They got 175 million apiece. And I got 12 million, huh? I'm happy for them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? So you would honestly be happy knowing you contributed to an event and you stuck at 12.5 million and they got a fucking 80,000 or 80 million and 175 million, all these big numbers and shit. You're like, yeah, I got my little cool 12.5 right here. I got that 12.5. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like you have to put shit in perspective. Like I said, if you're on Fear Factor, I want all of y'all to eat horse penis, phallus, with no seasoning. Goddamn, Joe Rogan. And I want you to eat mountain oysters, which is buffalo nuts. And whatever else I said, insects. Eat it for the 500,000. Y'all said 500,000 was a good amount of money. And I know most of us in here have not had in one lump sum 500,000. So eat the dick. Period. Because that's it. You never earn that type of money. So you gotta eat it. Pause. You gotta eat the horse schlong. Yo, funny. Everybody type eat it. They gotta eat it. Hey, I'm done. Whoever said that, Anthony saw. He said some of these guys funny. They might do it. Ego. I'm done. Yo, funny. You guys are funny as hell. So it says, yeah, they might actually do that. Like on that Eminem shit. Fuck that. Do that shit. Eat that dick. Can you afford to blow this shit? Are you that rich? Oh my God. That's that Eminem guilty conscience. Like, man, don't eat it. It's not worth it to risk it. Fuck that. Eat that. Fuck that. Do that shit. Eat that dick. Could you afford to blow this shit? Are you that rich? Why the fuck you give a if she dies? Are you that? Oh my gosh. Yeah, man. Let me talk about Golovkin and I'm out of here. I said my points with Joshua, that whole situation. Hopefully they can go back and forth and get this fight done. It needs to happen next. I don't care about no Povetkin fight. I don't know you beat, I don't know you lost to. I'm not trying to see Povetkin next. Next, what's up with your man's Golovkin trying to fight a 154-pounder? Why? Why fight Vanes Martirosyan? Why not fight Demetrius Andrade, who beat Vanes Martirosyan at 54 and at least has a fight at 160? Why fight the guy who's been even more inactive and lost to Boo Boo? Why not fight Derevyanchenko? Go. I'm anxious to hear this. Look, I'm gonna show y'all some shit. On this verified page, this is Vanes's verified page. Be patient, it's coming. What could that mean? What can that mean, people? What's coming? Golovkin? The fight we don't want to see? Hey, Golovkin finna have the lowest pay-per-view. Oh, he's not doing it on pay-per-view. Man, whatever. HBO falling off. HBO falling off. That's how you save your massive Canelo. They had Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Do you smell what The Rock is cooking? Triple G, Canelo. They're about to they had The Rock announce Canelo Triple G. Call Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and have him announce Triple G versus Vanes Martirosyan. That's what I'm trying to see. Have him see. Rock won't even. He's like, I'm promoting Rampage right now, and I don't got time for that shit. Who's Vanes? Let's be real. Who is Vanes? I don't even know him. I'm working on Ballers season 18. The motherfucker is not. Get The Rock to announce this fight. Triple G versus Vanes. Hell no. He's like, now HBO, you want me to do what? What? Huh? You want me to... Who the hell is Triple G fighting? Hell nah. They need to Triple C cancel that shit. Hey, bro. Hey, listen. Billy Joe Saunders says, I'm not good for May 5th, but guess what? I got you in June or July. And you going to say, no, you don't. Hey, no, you're not. I'm fighting Vanes. Like, hell no, man. This shit is crazy. But let's see how old me. See, I'm loving it. I'm loving McDonald's. I'm loving it. Y'all could just accept anything and just run with it and just be happy. Like, I'm not worried about none of that. You're gonna justify it. Shit, if y'all want, I might cover the fight just because it's in California. But I'm gonna be covering it like this. I'm gonna be on my phone. That's not a fight I'm looking forward to like that. And like shit, if it was anywhere but my state, I'd probably I went to New York for Golovkin versus Jacobs. I wish I would go to New York for Triple G versus Vanes. Hell no. Listen, this is no disrespect to Vanes. Maybe he puts up a good fight, but there's a difference between right and wrong. He hasn't earned that. He's done nothing at 160. He's not ranked at 160. He last fought, to my knowledge, at 54. He last fought. Listen, just to put in perspective, I said this in the video. Triple G is about to fight a guy, most likely, Vanes Martirosyan, who has not fought since Amir Khan got knocked out by Canelo. The same exact month, because I covered both fights. I covered the Showtime triple header. It was Jamal Charlo. Listen, oh my gosh, if y'all want me to turn to Ego Valley, I'm about to turn to Ego Valley. 415 likes. I'm about to turn to Ego Valley on camera right now, and I'm going to go in. 415 likes is about to go down. If y'all want that Ego Valley to come out, y'all got to work for that. 415 likes. He said he would fight anyone from 154 to 175, at least challenge the smaller Charlo, bruh. Yeah. Y'all funny. Oh, we at 415. Get him. Got him. Put me in the game, coach. Listen. This is off the top of my head, people. Just so you know. Let's go. See, I be on my Rain Man shit. Yes, definitely. Definitely. Eagle Valley style. Let's get it. So Canelo versus Amir Khan happened Cinco de Mayo weekend 2016. Amir Khan did well, got knocked out by Canelo. Canelo has since fought Liam Smith, since fought Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., since fought Golovkin one time, and was scheduled to fight Golovkin a fourth time, but obviously he couldn't because he had drug test issues, right? Vanes Martirosyan fought on a Showtime tripleheader main event with Erislandy Lara, right? Erislandy Lara. The card also had Jermall Charlo versus Austin Trout. It also had Jermell Charlo versus John Jackson. And the Charlo brothers set history being the same people in the 154-pound division, both winning titles on the same night. And Vanes Martirosyan lost to Erislandy Lara. Since that time, Lara just fought last week in the fight I covered, right? That was at the Hard Rock in Las Vegas. And he lost after 7 title defenses. He finally lost to Jared Hurd, big fresh guy who was brought the fight to him, right? So a lot's changed. He's also defended against Yuri Foreman, Delvin Rodriguez since that point. So Lara's been more active. And I don't even think he's been all the way like super active, but he's been more active than Vanes Martirosyan. Now, that night that Vanes lost to Erislandy Lara, I've already told you which changed in Lara's career since that point, just to put it in perspective how long ago it was, right? Jermall Charlo had a tricky fight that night with Austin Trout, went the distance. Some people thought he was going to knock out Trout, but he didn't, had some issues. Some people may even had Trout winning. Now, his brother, his twin brother, Jermell, who's born a couple seconds after him or minutes after him, is now fighting Austin Trout. That's how long it's been since Vanes has fought, because Jermall Charlo has done a lot since then. He's moved out of 154. He knocked out Julian J. Rock Williams in his last fight at 54, fought Golovkin's mandatory Sebastian Highland, right? And now he's about to fight this weekend, right? Jermall Charlo is about to fight Hugo Centeno in a rescheduled match on the Broner Vargas card with Gervonta Tank Davis. And now his brother, who's knocked out 2 mandatories, Lubin and Hatley, is going to fight the guy that he fought 2 years ago. And this is the last time Vanes has fought. Ain't no good fight. Get out of here. What's a good fight? Vanes? Oh, he said Broner versus Vargas. Okay, I thought you were saying the Triple G Vanes. So I just gave you a rundown. Somebody correct anything that I name one thing that I said that was false. That's the last time Vanes fought. And it was coming off a loss. So it's not like he even won the fight. So Vanes he's a 54-pounder, and he's coming off of a loss, and it's a long layoff in that loss. Off the top of the dome, man. We off the top of the dome, off the top with the chrome, off the top of the... I'm off the top, I hit your chick in the halter top with the chrome with the... No, I'm just playing. Crazy. I don't pick Broner fights. I already told you that. Good luck to both of them. I don't know what Broner is going to show up, so I don't even predict Broner fights. But good luck to them. Both of them. Him and Vargas. Vargas is a cool dude, too. Yeah, Vanes, Triple G, that's not a... What? It's not a great fight. Somebody justify it. Because everybody want to hit dislikes and comment when the video can't talk back. What do you like about Triple G versus Vanes Martirosyan? Listen, let's go. I'm ready. I'm ready for the action right now. What do you like about Triple G versus Vanes? Go. There has to be somebody who, you know what I mean? Because when I say this stuff, they say, oh, you hate Golovkin. You're a bitch. Okay, I'm all that. But what do you like about it? That's all I want to know. Like, what makes it compelling? And Tom Loffer said, he said, this makes a whole lot of sense for a variety of reasons. Why? And he said, because Vanes is from L.A. So fight the fucking game. He from L.A. too. Yeah, Golovkin, motherfucker. On Cedar Block blood. I don't really give a fuck. Fresh like Impala like there's a ton of people from LA. What does that have to do with it? Fight the game? That's what I'm trying to see. Triple G versus the game. Yeah, you not. It's the game. Hey, blood. I heard that motherfucker Gennady, nigga, feel me, on Cedar Block, blood. I heard Golovkin want to smoke with the game. He from LA, fight him. Fight Snoop. 9-4 plus 5 pennies. Add that shit up, nigga. Hey, Golovkin, nephew. What's thizzle bizzle? Fight Snoop. He from LA too. Bow Wow. We gonna need a widescreen for this one. The East Coast ain't got love for Snoop Dogg and Golovkin. The StubHub ain't got love for Snoop Dogg and Golovkin. Well, let it be known that like there's a ton of people. Fight DJ Quick. He from LA. Get that bitch a couple sucrets. Fight DJ Quick. What kind of answer is that? Triple G wants to fight him because he's from LA and the fight's going to take place in Carson. Okay. Guess what? Demetrius Boo Boo's from fucking Rhode Island and I'd rather see you fight him. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck where them. I'd rather see you book a flight for the Charlo brothers from Texas. I don't care where they're from. You know what I'm saying? Like, who cares where they're from? That doesn't make it a good fight. He said because what's the name is from LA and he's willing to fight. There's several guys that called him out that are willing to fight. That's not a good excuse. I'm done. Someone said Soulja Boy versus Golovkin. Soulja Boy up in it. Oh, watch me. Superman, that you. Oh my. Golovkin be like, hey, no. And Soulja Boy, that you. Soulja Boy up in it. Oh, watch me. You. Who the fuck said Soulja Boy? I'm done. Golovkin, Ray J. Hey, y'all doing too much. As a matter of fact, I was the one who said I loved you first. It was about 8 years ago. Don't act like you don't know. We were sitting home in your mama's living room, girl. Hey, I need to see that Ray J. I need to see that. If I had one win. Chris Brown versus Triple G. Yeah, he in LA from Virginia, by way of him. Take you down. I really want to take you down. Show you what I'm about. Don't stop. Get it. Golovkin, go get it. Keep fucking with it. Hey. Oh my God. I'm gonna make you under me. Yeah, man, go have a. Hey, Chris Brown versus Golovkin. That sounds lit. I'm gonna make you under me. We gonna get freaky. You know, darling. You know what time it is. Oh my God. We gonna get freaky. Oh my gosh. Chris Brown gonna be there, and then Darren Checker gonna come. Like, strip him. And Chris Brown, I just wanna see you strip right now, cause it. I just wanna see you. Oh my gosh. Let me see if you right. Oh my gosh, I'm out of here. Y'all are crazy. Chris Brown versus the Black Ranger. I'm done. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the shooters. Even though King Corleone was tripping, just clapping innocent bystanders for some reason. It's all good. We working. I didn't really see. I want to see that Golovkin. Hold on. We got to watch that Golovkin versus that. It's your boy Chris Breezy. Yeah, I just want to fight Golovkin. I'm feeling that fight. You want to fight Vanus? You should really fight me. See, breezy. Fight with love. You know good now. I can't even do it because I'm trying not to laugh. Would you leave in the club? Good looking, hurry up. We can get take now. Do. We're gonna leave on that note. The business. Oh my gosh, y'all are hilarious. We are the squad. We are the army. Y'all like that Vanus fight? For real. He said I used to hit that Genuine Usher. Hell yeah. You remind me of you. See the thing about. Hey, they were kind of doing it back then. It's not on pay-per-view because it couldn't afford to be pay-per-view because it would do very few buys. Gang, we out.